What next?
What's their form of currency? Rupees? Or is that
Nigga, I think that's just Link.
No, that's Indian for sure.
That's just Zelda.
No. It's both.
That's Zelda.
It's 100% both.
I don't know if that's true.
I know it's true.
Rupees?
Rupees.
Nigga, that's Zelda. That's what Link be paying for
Okay,
shit with.
you go roast me now, but the comments will redeem me. Just watch.
Let's get it started. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the Storm Podcast, episode 106. I'm your host, Malcolm. I'm here with my boys.
C2, you know what it is.
Hey.
It's your boy Big Oof.
What's good?
It is I Vermillion as always.
What are you laughing at?
He was just very bland in his intro. He's usually like more.
Damn, you gonna
C2-y.
cook him like that?
No, I'm not. But you asked me.
Get him back, nigga.
You asked me. I'm just
I
telling
have
you the
salt
truth.
and pepper in my shit.
That's bland, though. That's bland, though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Salt and pepper do be bland.
You need that paprika, bro.
That was the point.
Paprika don't really add flavor
I
like
could make
that.
a certain joke.
It's the sauce.
Oh,
I could make a certain joke.
Paprika is normally used to bring out the flavor in other foods, but they don't really have its own flavor like that.
why you talking like you're a chef?
What's my name?
Malcolm.
Chef Malcolm
Oh,
Ramsey, my
okay.
nigga. Get it right. The fuck you mean? I will go to Hell's Kitchen one day. That's on my bucket list, 100%.
And just slap them. This risotto's trash.
They will beat my ass. If I get
Gordon
that bitch
Ramsay
just
will turn
wildin',
up. You know, he would 50-50 it. Like, he might want to taste it before he gets mad at you.
Oh no,
He's
if
like,
it's
you know
trash,
what?
he'll get mad at the staff. But if it's good and they can do some shit like that, it's over with.
Would
Yeah,
he-
but how do you know?
would
How
he
does he
taste
know
it? Yeah.
until he tastes it?
Because
Is that
he don't taste everything, but he checks everything that goes out.
Yeah,
When
the
he's
shit
there.
could look good, and then he tastes it, and then it's ass.
That do
And
happen
then
sometimes.
He'd
That
be
do
like,
be happening.
"What the fuck?"
Or motherfuckers don't know how to cook shit, and that shit be raw. Don't let some shit go raw.
No. Some raw shit make it out there. He's
That's
living.
over with.
Yeah.
He's
That
living.
nigga Ramsey would just tell the whole kitchen to pack up and will cook the rest of the night by himself with his sous chef. That'd be some different shit.
How's his sous chef so good?
They're both good.
That's
She been
why
training under
that's
Ramsey
his-
for like the last 10 years.
That's
wow.
why it's his sous chef.
Yeah.
He's like, you don't get here without being good.
She won one of the seasons, and she was so good that he was like, I'm going to make you my sous chef.
Wow.
Yeah, so if the kitchen is really fucking up, be like, the fuck out of here. And then him and Christina just whip it up themselves, finish the dinner service.
Oh, I didn't know Christina was the one that's his sous chef now.
Yeah.
I thought she was just the one who runs the one in at the Caesar's Palace.
No, she was running the one at the Caesar's Palace, but she was doing such a good job that he made her.
He was like, yeah, just come with me.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
No, but she was goated.
Yeah, no, she was
definitely goated.
cold.
She never really got thrown out. Her teammates got her thrown out the kitchen.
Yeah.
Never her.
She was
Wow.
cold. That's my show. But how was y'all weeks, man? What y'all been on? C2, say something.
Yeah, I didn't expect the camera to turn to me for some reason. Like, I just stared into the camera like.
Speak, my nigga.
So, this week was, I don't know. It was actually like eye opening. I was like really trying to stay focused, and when you're trying to stay focused, when you lose it, it kind of pisses you off.
Yeah.
So like, it's really been irking me when I'm not like locked in. So
True,
I'm like,
true.
what the fuck? Like, this week has been so hard because it's been my like least focused week in a while, and it was just like, it was ass.
It do be like that.
What would you like to focus on?
Anything in particular, like anything that I'm doing, I was just having trouble focusing. Like, I would just start like, maybe I'll go do this. You know what? I'm not really feeling this right now. Like, I was just half-ass doing shit this week. It was pretty terrible.
Have you tried Adderall?
I need to.
Really?
Yeah,
That was a
No,
joke.
I'm like,
joke.
I'm already like, I have ADD.
Oh,
so
I
like,
didn't know.
yeah, like I need
My bad,
Adderall.
guys.
Like, I just have I've never really like. That's one of
What a
those things
dick.
that I know like it can get
This
like
man,
that.
Millie, a
What a
pharmacist. God
Hey,
damn.
I'm just trying to help out the guys at the end of the day.
Don't you get some Adderall, nigga?
I don't want Adderall.
Fuck
I'm not trying to speed up. I'm trying to slow down.
lean.
It's not really
Lean.
speeding. I was
I'll
like
take some
focusing.
lean.
It's a lot of locking in.
Oh, I've never tried it.
I've taken out.
Yeah.
I've taken Adderall before. It's a lot more like when you're doing something, you don't kind of like get lost You kind of stay on task for the most part.
How much is Adderall?
Not that much.
You interested, bro?
Couple
It sounds
Addies.
like something.
And
I'd
you
serve on the side.
don't eat.
You don't eat? What do
You don't eat when you pop one of the. You just won't eat.
Nigga, I don't eat normally.
You just off of Addy all the time. That's just how he is.
What you talking about?
Adderall just naturally pumps through his
I'm
system.
focused and don't eat. Like, that just sounds like my personality. Like,
Yeah.
no, I'm
That's
cool.
essentially it.
I'm cool off that. What you been on, Vic?
Man, I'm happy, bro. I'm a freed man.
Free man?
Yeah, finally out of court supervision. I went on court on Thursday, and they closed my case, so I'm blessed.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
Good
Beat
job.
the case, man. I still
Long
can't
ass
believe
life
you killed that
lesson,
guy.
Hell yeah.
It'd be like that.
Crazy.
Shit.
Incredible. My turn? Okay,
Who
my
go?
turn.
We do the same. Okay, guys, let's get this straight. We do the same thing every week. It's C2, and then it's Vic.
I didn't know
and
he was
then
done.
it's you, and then it's me.
It was just silence.
What
I didn't
are
know
we
he was
confused
finished.
about here, guys? This episode 106.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought the camera was gonna pan towards Millie during my, and then it just didn't.
We
and I
do
was
it,
like, "Why is it?" I'm just staring into the camera, like, "Yeah." Like,
This
I'm
our
chilling.
106th time. Well, not you. It's probably like your, what, 100th or something like that? You done missed a
100th.
couple. Yeah, you done missed a couple.
105 or something.
You've missed more than one episode.
Oh, not one or 104, something like that.
You probably
Yeah, I'm
missed a
probably
couple.
on like 101.
I think I'm on like 107. I did an episode without y'all one time.
We definitely did. Wait. Now I take it back. I'm probably like 104.
Oh, well, yeah. If we're counting episodes that didn't air, then
yeah.
I'm easily 108.
If we're counting episodes that didn't air, then I'm probably at like, 110 type shit.
like, yeah.
Yeah, some shit like that. But how was your week, man?
Went to the mall.
Let's talk about that.
Why do we need to talk about
Let's
that?
have a discussion about that.
That's a very breeze over topic. Like,
So,
there's no reason.
Listeners,
Did you get anything?
now,
I got
every
a few
week,
things.
we get some new listeners, so y'all may not have listened to last week's episode. But if you listen, there are multiple occasions in which I say, hey, Vermilly, let me know when you go to the mall. I'll go with you. He said
we did all agree
multiple
like,
times. He said he was going to go to H&M. I said, hit my line. I'll slide with you. He said he was going to go to Bath & Body Works. I said, hit my line. I'll slide with. I don't care. You went to the mall and you didn't hit my line. So he walks in and I'm looking. I'm like, that looks like an H&M shirt. And I was
Actually,
like,
that shirt.
I'll get to that. I was like, that looks like an H&M shirt. Okay. Did you go to H&M without me? He was, oh yeah, I thought you went already. What, nigga?
Yeah.
Like, y'all don't even make no goddamn sense.
I thought you went already. You were
What
talking
would
about
make
it.
you think that?
Because you were talking about it, I assumed you were somebody who would do the things that they talk about, and you went.
Yeah, the thing I talked about was going with everyone as a group.
Okay.
And I tried to do the thing I talked about, and yo, I said, fuck it.
This is my way out. Did I say I was going to go with everybody?
Yes. I
Okay.
said, let me know, and you said, yeah.
Whatever. Sure.
You did.
And then,
did
not
say
only did the
we
nigga
could
go to
the
H&M,
mall.
he went and bought all the same clothes I already owned.
That's not true. That's not
You
true.
bought this exact
Ew.
shirt.
I had that shirt in the bundle of shirts.
You
It
bought
came
this
with the
exact
it
shirt.
came with the 3-pack. I bought 2 different shirts with that shirt.
And you
yes.
probably bought 2 I already have.
So we bought the same.
Which
3
colors did you
Oh
get?
wow!
Which colors did you get?
It was that one. It was a beige. Beige is like
I
the
don't have
sand
the
colored
beige
one.
Yeah, I don't have the beige one.
And then it wasn't the mint green one. That was a separate purchase. It was a crimson, dark crimson or something.
Oh, I don't have the dark crimson one, but I do have the mint green one, and I got the dark forest green. I got the dark blue. I got a decent amount.
I have the dark blue.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
Ridiculous.
This nigga. Nah, you're a bitch. But other than that, that's it.
No.
Oh, come on. Excuse
Wasn't
me. Go ahead.
I got a little bit more organized. That's it.
How so?
So now you see that this nigga really didn't have shit else to say, right?
But what?
Come on.
That's not important to you guys. Do you guys not care about my organization skills?
Why would I care about your organization skills?
What have you
Are
done?
we
Why
a
would the
team?
listeners care about your organization skills?
Don't they want me to be more productive to provide them better content?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Okay. No. Yeah.
Fair.
What'd you say?
That is a fair
What did you do
assessment.
differently?
I bought a file cabinet thing, and I have my file set up and my mail set up. So when it arrives, I can just set it in the little slots.
Did you also buy a time machine?
No.
So why are you buying
I live in a time
1950s
machine.
office supplies?
No.
What the fuck?
A file cabinet is always essential.
Nigga, my parents
That's
don't
cute,
even have
man.
file cabinets. You said when I get my mail and my files?
Yeah, you put your mail somewhere safe. And your secure documents.
Your
Social
files
security,
are all
birth
in the file
certificates,
explorer
Bank.
on your computer.
my certificate
And
of
your
marriage.
mail is all in your Gmail. Everything is on your computer.
So when the federal government sends you mail, they send it to your Gmail or do they send it to your house?
They email me.
They send it to my house.
Why do you have that set up? You should
Because
be
I don't
paper.
think- that's how it's
the
set up.
the federal government won't send you anything through email.
No, the
Because
IRS and shit
The
definitely.
IRS,
emails you.
maybe.
Yeah, the IRS.
The IRS is federal.
But
This
if you
boy
get.
getting scammed, dog.
The IRS is federal, my nigga.
He's getting
Yeah, the
scammed.
IRS, I
You-
guess that's the
Getting
one.
scammed. Nah, I get my shit through mail. What the hell?
you're getting
You need
scammed.
that shit in paper.
Y'all niggas are.
You
dumb.
typed in
Oh,
your
so-
typed in your socials on that.
So you're telling me
You're going to be an African prince tomorrow.
I'm gonna be an African.
Princess of Mundi.
That's dumb as hell. So basically, your refund check, y'all niggas got that as actual checks.
No,
No.
So what
that's
are
a
y'all talking about?
direct deposit.
That,
From the
that-
IRS.
But that gives you an
that's different,
option.
though.
Yeah, exactly. Which one did you pick?
Yeah, no
Direct deposit.
Yeah, but they don't always give you like paperless options.
Yeah,
For the most part, the government is going to give you paperless options.
For the most part, from what I know and from
What other government forms do you even get?
the U.S. Postal Service, they send me mail.
They send you the U.S. Postal Service
Yeah,
sends you
well,
mail.
my pops works at the U.S. Postal Service.
So why did they send
me
you
stuff.
mail?
Because I'm a part of his like benefits programs and all that.
yeah.
Yada yada yada.
I get a lot of that too. My mom works for the post office.
Interesting.
What else? Social Security documents. They
Yep.
send that through
What
mail.
Social Security documents?
My card, if I lose it.
Oh, you lost it.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't need a Social Security card. You just have the number in your head.
Well, if you go to like.
You're supposed to burn your card.
No. You need to provide
definitely-
documentation.
You need
You don't
you
really
need the
need it.
Burn the
you need the
card?
card sometimes.
Yeah, you need the card.
You don't need the card.
I think you should
if you
burn
go
the
to some,
card,
like
dog.
if you go to
What do
certain
you need your
spots.
Social Security card for?
Let's
If
say-
I go to open a bank account, you need your card.
No, that's
It-
one of the things you can use.
Yeah.
You don't need
Why
it.
would I just not use
And if you have that, you could
Like-
skip like the other steps. Like if you don't have that, you need a passport and a driver's license and like
Yeah,
a
but if
mail.
I have my
That's the
social
safest
security
way.
card and my driver's license,
That's all you need.
valid.
When I worked at FedEx for 1 week, I needed that social security card.
You should definitely do it the safe way and not give motherfuckers your Social Security card.
I don't
It's
know.
the safest way.
But that's how I'm getting my papers resolved.
Yeah, I forgot you did get your identity stolen. So
Identity stolen.
yeah.
The PlayStation incident? We'll not talk about the PlayStation.
How deep are we into the podcast?
17 minutes.
17 minutes talk about identity theft.
Let me keep that away from yours, first of all.
Don't steal it.
Before you, yeah.
Identity theft.
Niggas are ignorant. Oh no, my week was decent. I didn't do nothing special. We had an interview with. Well, I guess that was special. We had an interview with Jiggy this week. Jiggy Bars. That should be
Jiggerson.
up by the time y'all are listening to this. It's actually up right now, so y'all can go watch that. It's an interview with Jiggy Bars. He's a local hip hop artist. It was super fun to go over to his studio.
That was fun.
He showed us some music. He had a nice studio. It was pretty cool. We got another interview we're trying to shoot this week. I'm not going to say who just in case something doesn't go right, but we got another one that should be coming for y'all, which is really cool. Cool homie of ours. It's going to be dope. So
Look out.
yeah, no, it's going to be fun. My clothing brand should be dropping in. Actually, I'm gonna keep the details on the low for y'all, but expect something soon. And that's pretty much it for my week. It was just a lot of work that got done this week. I've been exhausted, but it is what it is.
It's fulfilling, though.
It's good work, but it's also bad work because I've also been working at Target, which is trash. I basically work 2.5 jobs type of shit, which is fucking exhausting.
Yeah.
I am tired all the time, man. Yeah, it's tough, but it's worth it. It's a whole lot of fun. Shout out to everybody who's been listening. I know I say this every week, but y'all are so fucking awesome. Every DM, DM.
What, you were getting paperless or
I've been getting the paper. They've been sending me DMs in the mail. I was trying to list the DMs on different sites. Like DM on Instagram and a DM on TikTok, DM on Twitter. I think they're all DMs.
All just DMs.
Yeah, I think they're all DMs. But I've gotten a lot of those messages this week from people who really fuck with us. And I never... So, when I started the podcast... What?
He looked like he was going to burst into laughter, but go ahead.
Oh, okay. When I started the podcast, I expected it to be for fun. Like, it was for fun. It was for business. It was something I had interest in. But I never expected the podcast to be a thing that like improved people's lives to a way, you know? Like, people will hit me and be like, yo, the podcast really be getting me through my day sometimes. Like, the podcast makes me feel not alone. The podcast has been improving this, and it's like, or the podcast has been motivating me to go do this. And I just never expected that. I never expected podcasting to be fulfilling in that sense. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
I actually recently received a DM from somebody else. Yeah, it happened. I popped my DM cherry. But I should show that to you guys. He was basically saying how he was feeling extremely lonely. He probably sent it to you guys too.
Who was it?
I could check while I'm explaining it. But I think, no, he wasn't in Africa. But he's...
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's been watching for a while. He said, like, since episode, like, 80 or something like that.
I don't know who you're talking about.
And here he is right here. Sam Uche. He's got a Nigerian name.
Oh, yeah. I think he hit... Yeah. Cool dude.
Yeah. Helps him get through his days. Helps him feel less alone. And he wanted to thank us.
That stuff is... Like, I don't want to just sit and brag about how great our pod is, but that shit is just so cool to me because I just never expected it to be fulfilling. Like, a lot of people become social workers because it's a fulfilling job, or teachers, or whatever people do that shit for. I didn't expect podcasting to be that for me, but it is, which is really fucking cool that we have the ability to actually make a difference just by sitting and talking.
Yeah, it's powerful.
Yeah, I was talking to him for a bit, and he was explaining, like, what he was going through. And he told me, like, it was just, he was not having, like, friends post-high school. So, like, he had cut his group of friends down. And I was just trying to explain to him, I'm like, that's exactly how I am. I was like, I don't really have, like, a crazy amount of friends. I do have, like, I would say a healthy amount.
I don't have any friends, really. No, I'm just kidding.
Me either.
I want to see what y'all niggas was saying.
I'd agree. I would concur.
Yeah, but I was like, I think I have a healthy amount of friends. Like, I have more than one friend group. So I think that helps me on top of, like, hanging out with you guys. Like, just having the conversation and just being in front of a camera, like, it just became natural at this point.
Yeah. And cameras used to, like, make me uncomfortable and shit, but now it's just kind of like, yeah.
You? Don't you love cameras?
Do y'all know how tired I am of hearing this? Guys, I have social anxiety. I don't like talking to people. I do not like...
That's cap.
See, but I'm tired of that. Like, what the fuck? Why?
No, you like it.
You're the most social person.
You like it.
No.
In here.
The way that I grew up, I had to be, and I learned how to be. But that's not how I naturally am.
But you like it.
Talking to people,
you like it.
Public speaking, no. I just learned how to be good at it because I had to, because of who my parents are and situations that I got thrown into as a kid. I hate this shit. I like the podcasting aspect of it, but public speaking is not my shit. I do not like that shit. I don't like meeting new people. I
like meeting new people.
I like meeting new people.
Yeah, I like meeting new people in, like, a intimate type of setting.
Yeah.
I don't like parties or large groups of people. I'm not with
intimate.
I'm not with any of that shit. That's not really my vibe. I never wanted to do any type of public speaking in front of the camera type of shit. I absolutely hate that shit. I'm not with that at all. I just had no choice but to, and I got good at it, and I flipped the switch on when I have to. But
that's crazy. I used to be a different person, and then I turned into this.
Yeah, like I've seen you flip the switch.
No, not that. Like I used to have a different personality.
No, I know, but I'm saying you're antisocial, and I see when we have to, like you flip the switch. Yours is less.
I disagree.
You do flip the switch. You're not as yours doesn't last as long. You tap out pretty early, but
it depends who I'm around.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, no, I'm social anxiety. That shit is trash, bro. I don't fuck with it. I remember at events at my girlfriend's house, like back 2017 type shit. I would literally go in the basement and just like collect myself because I wasn't able. I would literally be in the basement like breathing hard because I would just be. It would take so much fucking energy just to do this shit. I'd be like damn, my niggas is struggling right now. Yeah, no, that shit is tough, man.
It's tough. Vic, don't you suffer from social anxiety?
Suffer.
I know C2 doesn't suffer from it. C2 has a fun with anybody.
He has what?
Fun with anybody.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just good at making friends.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Everybody has their own.
But I hate people.
I hate like talking to strangers.
I don't mind talking to strangers.
Like,
I don't hate you yet.
Like even like
wow.
if I have to like call a place or like call customer service or some shit, I hate that shit. If I gotta call anybody, I just get nervous. I just have to. I like script what I'm gonna say basically.
That sounds like social anxiety. Like,
I guess so.
Like no, like I'm not even one of those people who like really scripts anything. I'll go on the phone with like the customer service lady and start cracking jokes.
Yeah,
like I don't even really care. I'm like, yo, like I'm not gonna sit here and not have fun. Yeah. Like I'm calling you to fix something. Yeah, like this is supposed to be a business transaction. I don't really give a fuck. I'm like, there's no money that's going to be exchanged between us two, so like, what's the point?
Yeah, the situation is when it comes down to social anxiety is like the reason I'm able to turn it on and off is because if you and like this isn't an insult to anybody, but if you have crippling social anxiety or if it's stopping you from doing things or making it uncomfortable when you get on the phone, all of that really just comes from your own ego. Once you realize, because that entire time you're just thinking about you. Now you're thinking about, oh, they're looking at me. They're thinking about me. Once you realize nobody gives a fuck about you, don't nobody give a damn. And once you realize that, it makes it a lot easier to do whatever you want to do. Like you might walk in somewhere like, damn, I got a stain on the shirt. I know everybody's looking at me. They're looking at the stain. Nobody gave half a fuck. Even if they did notice it, they didn't care.
Yeah.
Like nobody cares.
I actually took the opposite of that position. Why do I give a fuck about what anybody else is thinking?
They don't. They don't care at all. Like when Millie walked in today, did you look at him and say, "Okay, his hair, his shoes, his face, no, nobody cares." Like, that's
Millie,
not like you specifically.
Yeah, you trying to roast me right now?
I'm not roasting you, but I'm saying you don't take note of every single piece of somebody. And if one hair is out of place, no one gives a fuck. Just no one cares. This is not how it works.
I don't even care if a hair is out of place. Like I don't give a fuck. It's like I could say something to you, and you don't have to give a fuck about anything that I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
So it does not really fucking matter. The same way I don't have to give a fuck about what anybody else is saying.
Yeah, none of your insecurities, anyone.
It's not real.
No one cares about your insecurities.
Yeah, it's not as real as people make them out to be.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a fact.
You got like a hair, like your right side.
Yeah, I was just checking mine just to make sure.
Cool enough.
Like, fix that shit.
All right, bet.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Let's go ahead and get into some topics. How deep are we, Millie?
28 minutes.
Okay, word. Let's get it popping. Let's get into some topics. What do y'all want to start with? Last week, the story broke while we were potting of Quavo and Saweetie splitting up. How do y'all? What y'all got?
Man,
Vic, can you pull up their tweets?
Yeah.
I mean, that happens. Like, I can't really say that it's wrong. Like, if they want to separate, they should be able to. The way that it went down on Twitter, I feel like that was handled pretty well.
What was the
Yeah.
I was gonna come and say that shit was lame as fuck.
I think that
shit was lame and corny.
Actually, the corniest shit that Quavo's ever done. On top of the fact that it was some super corny shit on both sides.
By what do you mean?
Like, all right, so Saweetie was like, she tried to like. She was directly saying, like, oh, you don't know what happened behind everything, the betrayal, the hurt I went through. He was like, shut the fuck up. It was kind of just like that. He was like, I don't believe none of that.
That's
shit.
a clean split.
Like,
that's a clean split.
No.
Wait, you just had it up. What are you doing?
So, it was really
have
just...
that subscription shit that, like, blocks half the fucking page.
Oh, okay.
So, it was just really, like, cheesy to me. And it doesn't feel like some shit, like... Quavo would really dip his hand into.
And he didn't. He said his little piece,
but he
backed
I'm
out.
going to read the tweets. So, there were rumors and stuff going around, obviously. Can you zoom in a little bit? There were rumors and such going around that Saweetie and Quavo had broken up. And then Saweetie came out with this statement last week. I'm single. I've endured too much betrayal and hurt behind the scenes for a false narrative to be circulating that degrades my character. Presents don't band-aid scars, and the love isn't real when intimacy is given to other women. A lot of people were talking about the Bentley that Quavo gifted Saweetie. Apparently, that came because of the situation. I guess Quavo had cheated, and he gave Saweetie a Bentley as a customized Bentley. That shit was nice. As a not consolation, but as a an apology. Yeah, as an apology. Sorry. Yeah, and a lot of people were saying she was ungrateful, blah, 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 and that was her response, to which Quavo responded, I had love for you and disappointed you did all that. You are not the woman I thought you were. I wish you nothing but the best. Prayer hands, to which Saweetie said, take care. To me, that shit was lame as fuck.
That's as clean as it gets.
Why did he respond?
What do you mean?
Why did he respond? Why did he need to tweet this?
To clear up his side.
How is that clearing up his side? He didn't clear up anything. He literally just said, I'm disappointed you did all that. You're not the woman I thought you were.
I wish you nothing.
Did you also watch the interview?
But why say? Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah. The interview she did with her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's
I saw a clip of that.
Yeah, I can understand how like a nigga would feel some type of way about that situation. But why? Especially somebody who's as cocky as Quavo.
But what are you tweeting about?
Rings that say honcho when it comes together. Like that's someone who holds themselves in high regard. And he wasn't fucking with that shit, and that's fair.
But he didn't say anything about that. He said something about the breakup and put it back on her. And like, what do you gain from that?
He didn't really put it back on her.
I'm disappointed you did all that. You're not the woman I thought you were.
Because
he put it back on her.
Wait. So it's okay for her to put it all on him, though?
Yeah, no, that's not okay.
So you're overlooking what she tweeted.
But what she tweeted was clearing up a narrative that was out. He didn't do anything. He literally just said, you suck. Like, you suck. Wish you the best.
And what she did was, I'm single, and that guy was a dickhead behind the scenes. Like, that's if
people were saying things.
I can't throw the dirt back into the other hole.
That's totally fair.
But the situation is, there are rumors going around that Saweetie got the Bentley and was ungrateful, said fuck it, all that. She had no reason to break up with Quavo. She gave what happened. He didn't say that's not true. Saweetie, why are you talking down? Well, he didn't clear anything up. He just said, hey, you suck. Take care though. Like.
And there's nothing wrong with it.
He said,
there's nothing wrong with it, but it's corny.
You did all that.
Corny, but
how do you know?
And get his other tweet too.
How do you know what he's talking about?
But you don't. That's what I'm saying. There's no point.
He doesn't have to explain himself to anybody though. Like in a certain narrative, he doesn't have to air out her dirty laundry. That's a fact.
But he doesn't.
But she's willing to air out his.
Okay. But what my issue with this is, there was no reason for him to, like, what reason did he have to do it?
Because he's just like, hey, yo, just cut the bullshit. Like, that's what it
but
really felt like.
But what does he gain from that?
And don't give her the last laugh like that.
Because then you get to
throw hit him with take care. That's the last laugh.
But that's,
how is take care
mutual.
of the last
that's
laugh? That's mutual. That's a mutual. We're done here.
Here we go. This was the part that I thought was corny too. This came before the other one, in which he said, I know you wanted to make this into a show, so I'll play my part just the one time. I don't normally put my business out there, especially my personal life. I feel the need to address this so there are no false narratives. To which he didn't address any narratives. Like,
Oh, yeah,
that, like,
that's fair.
And I know I should have started with this
what's
tweet. Vic
next?
pulled them up out of order. What's next is what we read before that. Is the "You're not the
Is
woman I
just
thought
that?
you were."
So,
Have a nice day. Like,
so in the timeline, it goes this, then it goes Quavo's response, and then
Do you
it
know
goes
that?
Saweetie.
Do you know that he didn't tweet anything in between? It seems like there might be a deleted tweet in between these two.
I don't believe there were, because I was following Quavo and I was like watching it in real time while we were here last week. So maybe I missed one, but I was watching this in real time.
Yeah, but it could have been like a quick tweet.
No,
delete.
it's possible, but what's the point?
Yeah,
like-
if it's 2 minutes apart, that definitely gives it the time to for you to type some real shit and then just delete it and be like, you know what, I'm disappointed in you. And
Like this, who are you, my dad?
but she's sitting there just saying, hey, y'all don't know what happened behind closed doors. She didn't address anything either.
Yeah.
She just said
She expressed that she had a reason for leaving him.
How do you know that she ain't do the same damn shit? And that he didn't
but I
just-
don't, and he didn't tell me. He said I'm gonna adjust
Yeah,
the narrative.
he doesn't have to.
He
That
doesn't.
was a
So
dumb
then don't
tweet.
say anything.
That tweet.
That's what I
The
would
first tweet
That's what I would do.
was stupid.
Yes, I
the
agree.
first tweet was stupid. The second tweet, that's completely fair because I'm not gonna air out your dirty laundry. I'm going to tell people how I feel about you, and that'll be that.
Exactly.
But I'm just giving my personal stance. I would never do that because I don't gain anything from telling the world that you're not the woman I thought you were, and I'm disappointed.
So
We're
it's not
talking
that he
about him.
looks like a villain entirely.
How does
him.
he look? How does he
He
not?
looks bad because she's saying it's all you behind the scenes, and he's just saying, well, it's also you behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's
See,
like
that's
you
not.
don't get
That's
to-
not what I got from it. So
that.
I can
That's
see if
directly
that's
what
you
I got from it.
I didn't get that. I just got. You're
Like-
not the woman I thought. Like, okay,
Because she's talking about it online. Like that.
But then-
that
but
he
why are you
didn't
talking about it online?
Because he literally just said in the last message, I don't generally address shit like this.
See,
but
okay.
I'm going to.
This is the reason I don't fuck with this. This is literally what I was talking about a couple weeks ago when you're just doing the shit for this feels like he's doing this for attention. I don't normally do this. I don't normally make a show, but you just want attention. And
So,
to me
wait.
that's corny.
I don't agree
And
with
the
that.
other tweet isn't asking for attention too. You're like, I'm not understanding why you're not looking at that tweet. She could have just let the whole narrative behind it. She could have just let it go and be like, y'all don't know what you're talking about, so just stay out of my business. And then that could have been that. But then she threw the dirt on his name and then put herself in the victim spot. That is
to retaliate.
So let me
can't
express.
that is someone looking to play the victim. How do you that was the first thing that she did. She got on Twitter, said, I'm single. That's all she could have wrote. She could have wrote, I'm single.
That
That would have
been even worse.
I don't have to explain myself to you guys. We broke up for many other reasons. And that could have been it.
Yeah.
She didn't have to air out what the reason might have been. She could have just left it at, we didn't break up just because of the shit in the interview. We broke up because of a lot more than that. She didn't do that. She tried to point the finger at Quavo. And what? I'm just supposed to let the finger be pointed at me?
No, okay, look.
I don't get that.
Couple things. One, I don't expect, or I don't know much about Saweetie. I don't expect Saweetie to keep it G in a relationship setting like this, the same way that I expect Quavo to keep it cool and G in situations. Two, there were things being thrown on Saweetie's name to which I feel that she addressed in this. There were things being thrown on Quavo's name, but he didn't I don't get what his goal was here.
The only person who threw anything on Quavo's name was the other person in the conversation.
Exactly. But what did he do?
She could
What was his goal?
have ended the conversation in the beginning and cut all the narratives and said, "Hey, we broke up because we both mutually decided that."
But what
we
do
are
you
not,
feel Quavo's goal was? That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
to say that it's not just me. It's not just me.
That's all
Like,
his goal was.
like I feel like his thing was just saying it's not just me, and I'm not gonna let you.
Oh,
sit
so
there
that's what y'all. Okay, I
Because
took something
did you
different
read the
from
second one where she's like, I emotionally checked out a long time ago. She could have just said that.
That's what I'm saying.
She could have just said that. If she would have just said that and said, I emotionally checked out a long time ago, I wasn't really feeling it. We kind of weren't on the same page, and we split. And there doesn't have to be more than that. But she started pointing the finger
She's
and
picking a
saying
fight with him.
she picked the fight.
So I think I see where the disconnect is here. So y'all are agreeing with the Quavo situation. Y'all just also adding in Saweetie.
Yeah.
See, I think the difference with me is I don't care about Saweetie.
Why don't you care about Saweetie?
I don't have any reason to care about Saweetie. She made one good song I like, and I don't know her. I don't know anything about Saweetie except for she eats like she's on Fear Factor. Like I don't.
Wow.
Like I don't know. I don't know anything about Saweetie.
What, does she be eating crazy shit?
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. I don't know anything about Saweetie. I don't expect her to keep it clean, keep it G. Like people said things about her. She responded to the shit. She said things about Quavo. He didn't respond to it. It just seemed like he was looking for attention. But it seems like y'all agree in the. It seems like we're in agreement here.
I'm only because you're saying she did it not for attention, but that is kind of what happened.
But the situation in the relationship is
if you didn't want any attention, you don't have to point a finger.
Yeah.
You could have done it in a way different fashion. And I know you get this when I'm saying this. You know what the fuck you're tweeting. You know when you're typing something how the other person might take this, what might happen. You could 100% word out something where it's we broke up for mutual reasons. It was not the interview. It was not that shit. We both had problems.
No, I get what you're saying.
She only looked in one direction and blamed Quavo for the entire. I broke up with Quavo because of this shit. He was cheating on me. He's a dirty bastard.
No, I get that. I get that. I get it 100% that y'all think she should have did it differently. Like I think my difference is I don't really care how she did it. I think she had a goal.
Then why do you care about how Quavo did it?
Because I care about Quavo. I don't give a fuck about if you and Britney have a breakup. Like, okay, actually that's not true because Britney's cool. But if you got a girlfriend that I don't know nothing about, you feel me? And y'all have a breakup, and she says, "Hey, fuck that nigga Millie, he a bitch," blah blah blah. I really don't care. But if you get on there and say, "Hey, fuck all bitches, girls suck," blah, blah, I'm gonna be like, "Nigga, what are you doing?"
Why don't you care? Because
I care about
slandered. But yeah, if you care, then you would address.
That's not the same.
You'd come to me with that.
I don't give a fuck what she does. I don't give a fuck what she does.
But she has. Go ahead.
So what am I saying? I don't give a fuck what she does.
I feel like Quavo came at the situation from a just shut the fuck up. We're not going to talk about it online type of.
Then don't talk about it online. That's where I'm coming from.
She already started doing it.
But she wanted to talk about it online.
So he's not.
But he said, "I don't want to talk about it online."
Yeah, because he does not want to get slandered. That is how you get your name dragged through the mud. That is how you end up like what the fuck, Tory Lanez. That's how. If Tory Lanez would have came out a lot sooner with facts and all the other shit, niggas wouldn't look at Tory Lanez the way they look at Tory Lanez. But he took his time to build his case. Quavo didn't take time. He just said, "Hey, I'm disappointed with a lot of shit you did too."
And he said, "Take care." That's it.
He said, "I wish the best for you in life, and I want you to keep on going."
We just have different views. Because me, that's not how I would never do that. I would just shut up. Because why?
No, I feel like this is very counter to the other. I feel like this is very counter to when we were talking about Meg and Tory, because you said the first thing you would do is come out with a statement. You said the first thing you would do is come out with a statement.
Well, I can see how that's different. I can see how that's different.
Shooting someone and my breakup are completely different. It's also a if someone's saying that I shot someone that I didn't shoot, and I'm coming from how Tory Lanez portrayed it, he's saying he didn't shoot her. If someone's saying I shot someone that I didn't shoot, I'm saying something about that. If you're saying that we broke up and I cheated, there are a couple ways to go about it. If he would have went the route of I didn't cheat, then that's all you, my G. But he went the route of I'm disappointed in you. But what did you give me? Either shut up or address it. Don't
He addressed it and he shut it up.
See, but I don't feel like he addressed anything. He just said I'm disappointed.
Yeah, but that's also
he's just saying it's too.
He knows what she might have done.
Because we're disappointed in any breakup. If you and Brittany broke up, you're disappointed. If anyone breaks up, you're disappointed.
So he's not allowed to
No, but he said you're
it?
not the woman I thought you were. So it's also she threw something at his character. He was gifts don't cover up scars, saying like she's a battered woman. She is taking the position of victim.
It also seems like
that is taking the position of victim. That is not trying to do anything more or less.
But check this out. It seems like you're trying to remove a lot of like Quavo's humanity. Like, he's still a human just like you and me. If he wants to get on Twitter and talk about his breakup for a little bit, what the fuck is wrong with that?
He 100% can. I just don't think that's cool.
Why
it's
is
just
it
not cool to me.
So it's not cool to you?
Yeah.
And that's a fair argument because that's
because I've never felt like this stuff is cool from anybody. Like, it's not cool. I don't know if we want to talk about this on the air really, but you remember when you did something kind of crazy?
Oh yeah.
And what did I do? I hit you up and said, "Nigga, this isn't cool." If I was friends with Quavo, I would hit up Quavo and say, "My nigga, this isn't cool."
But at the same time, I see that, but that's my right to let people know.
If
I want to,
you're allowed to do that. Right. I didn't get on your phone and take it down, but I told you, like, my nigga, this isn't cool. Just like if Quavo listened to the podcast, this is me telling Quavo, my nigga, this isn't cool. No. And I didn't give a fuck what Shorty did to you. She can say whatever the fuck she wants. Like, I asked you if you're okay. You remember?
Right, yeah.
I asked you if you're okay, but I wasn't going to, what's her DM so I can hit her up and tell her it's not cool. Because I don't give a fuck about her. Just like I don't give a fuck about Saweetie. She made one song that I like, Back to the Streets, go crazy.
Right.
But
I've never heard that song.
You missing out, nigga.
Yeah, and I don't want to sound like I'm victim blaming or anything or victim shaming at all. But
no, that's what you were doing. I'm pointing at you.
That shit give me a hot water. That shit is the victim standpoint though kind of gives you the high ground. If you're a victim in any situation, niggas can no longer blame you. Like, there's no blame coming your way because, like, you're the victim. Mm-hmm. And that is what I feel like that tweet really did for her. And she was going for, like, take the bad narrative off of me and give it to him. Give it to him. Go after him. Don't come after me. And that, I feel like that's fucked to even go after. Like, you're like, fuck it. I'm going for it. Like, I'm trying to win the game. I'm just going to turn it off when I'm up.
So let me ask y'all a question. And like, not to get off of it, but do y'all think Quavo cheated?
Hell yeah.
It's very likely.
Hell yeah.
Very likely.
I think so too. And I don't think he gave me any reason to think that he didn't. And
but I definitely think she was doing stuff she had no business doing either.
See, but I don't know that. I didn't get anything of that from what he did.
That's directly what he said. He said, "You're not the woman I think you.
I thought you were." He didn't tell me what kind of woman he thought she was.
Yeah,
like,
that's
you.
True.
You don't have to explain what type. All you know is something in her character dynamically changed for him to say some shit like that.
But he could have thought that she was a woman that didn't eat ranch on her spaghetti, and like, you feel me? Like, I don't know anything.
Or he's just playing like
she
hardcore
put ranch
defense
on her spaghetti.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
a lot of it too. Like a quarter of a bottle. Like a quarter of a bottle of that Hidden Valley, all on that spaghetti. Oh no,
she's canceled. Don't get me off of this.
Oh, wow,
canceled. Yeah, canceled
like that way. So
she ruined spaghetti for me just now.
Yeah, exactly.
Really? I've never had ranch, so I don't know.
Ranch is
good for you. Good for you. Ranch isn't good.
Ranch is good with wings.
I don't like ranch on my wings.
I like ranch on my wings.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
I can't think of like 10 things ranch is good on.
I know a lot of people that love ranch on a lot of shit, but
like
don't
salad.
drench it. Don't drench it, and don't put it on spaghetti.
Don't put it on spaghetti.
What about pizza?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Fine.
It's okay.
It's fine.
I'm not mad at anyone who does it. I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
It's just cheesy bread with marinara sauce and ranch.
Oh,
I mean, you broke down the ingredients, yeah. No, but yeah, that's how I feel on it. I don't know. I don't feel like Quavo helped anything here. It wasn't cool. It wasn't cool to me, and I expect Quavo to be cool. And if he doesn't want to be cool, you don't have to be cool.
I can't agree that him tweeting about it was kind of lame, but like, at the same time, I understand why he's tweeting about it, because you're not about to just throw me under the bus and walk away from the situation.
I just don't feel like he got himself from under the bus.
I feel like he was never under the bus in the first place. He wasn't the one under the bus. From the initial standpoint of the conversation, she was under the bus, tried to drag that nigga with him.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
exactly what it was.
And then he backed the fuck up and was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Because if it was me, I just would have been like...
Yeah, but like, all right, if you get into a scandal, you wouldn't look at me and be like, well, it was really Chris's fault.
Was it your fault?
No.
I mean...
Like, if nobody knows whose fault it is, but everybody's assuming it's your fault... Instead of addressing the situation, if there's like beef between me and you, and then everybody finds out about it, instead of being like, well, it's all fucking Chris's fault, instead of just saying, we mutually just disagree on this, and it's okay that we disagree on this, because like at the end of the day, I still got love for the homie, like I hope he prospers. Like if that's all you said, valid. But like if you came to my like Twitter and you were like, nah, you a bitch ass nigga, you really lied to me, stole my money. Nigga? No. Like, you had nobody outside of the question can figure it out.
I'm also not trying to make it seem like I don't believe that he cheated and, like, he's...
Yeah,
like,
I
100%. I feel like he cheated.
I believe that he cheated, yeah, but, like...
You feel me? Him and Offset got the same blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they cousins.
I thought Takeoff was the cousin.
No.
Takeoff is
Quavo's the uncle. Quavo's
the uncle?
I think Quavo's the uncle.
I thought Offset was the uncle.
I thought Quavo was the uncle.
I thought Offset and Takeoff were cousins, and Quavo was the uncle.
No. Offset isn't related to them.
No, they're all related. No, they're all related. They're all related.
Wait, what?
They're all related.
Mama!
These niggas said mama. It's not the same mama, though.
Quavo is Takeoff's uncle, and Offset is Quavo's cousin. Okay.
Which would make Offset Takeoff's
second cousin.
Yeah.
So they should just say cousins.
Well, one's an uncle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure.
It wouldn't make sense. Do you call your uncle your cousin?
Yeah, actually.
Wait, for real?
Or no, I call my cousin my uncle. That's, yeah.
Why do you do that?
Because he's older. We just do it.
Like abundantly older.
No, that makes sense. But yeah, that's how I feel in the situation. Just wasn't cool. Like, I expect him to be a little cooler.
Yeah,
I would like to think I would be a little cooler.
I thought it was for
I got something I want to address real quick. So, last week, we were talking about the fragrance shit.
Yeah.
And someone DM'd me and said, you lost a couple cool points after the fragrance conversation. Now, here's the thing. I don't know where this rumor got started. I don't know who started this up. I've never been cool. Never. Like, I didn't lose no cool points. I'm not a cool nigga. And hey, if you're listening to the podcast and you think I'm cool, I'm going to let y'all niggas know. I am not. I am not cool, man. I'm sorry. I wish I could pretend like I was, but
I'm
not a cool nigga, man.
I'm just the vibe. Like, I set the tone.
I'm pretty cool.
I feel like being cool is... Oh, well, damn.
That kind of fits. Well, I just...
You beat me to it. I was going to say, I feel like being cool is kind of lame. I don't know.
I don't know. Why the fuck does anybody else care about how cool I am?
Yeah, exactly.
Nigga, and the fragrance... Nigga, I'm trying to get better. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, why are you mad that I want to smell better?
Do we know the person?
Nigga, you're a bitch.
No. Well, I don't know them. Maybe y'all do.
Like,
there was some random that DM. And I DM'd him back. I was like, hey, bro, I hate to break it to you, but I've never been cool, my G. And he sent back some laughing emojis. And I'm not mad at the nigga. Like, we're having fun.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I'm like,
you're mad at him because you want to be cool. That's lame.
No, it's not lame.
Being cool is lame.
Being cool is being it.
That's lame. Be yourself.
Being cool is being in the spot.
Be yourself,
but
bro.
being yourself can make you cool.
Yeah.
But not the majority.
What do you mean not the majority?
I disagree. And I think cool is also subjective. That's another thing. Like, I don't think any other person really heard that conversation and was like, what the fuck? That's not cool to wear. Like,
somebody in the Discord did say that.
Like, how the fuck is that not cool?
I know that person.
Yeah.
How the fuck is that not cool?
I know that person.
Oh, word.
Like, what's wrong with, I want to smell better.
Yeah, no, it's all good. No hate to nobody, but hey, I'm not cool.
I want to wear some champagne toast. I want to walk past people and they're like, damn, that nigga smells fantastic.
Yeah. Exactly. But,
like, what's wrong with that?
Trying to set the bar, not be the bar.
1,000%. All right, Kodak and Meg. Can you pull up some more tweets, Vic? Pull up Kodak's tweets. So, more basically...
Is this more about the...
Let me drive the boat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
It doesn't even matter.
Get that up, man. You don't need that much.
Meg won her Grammy. She was lit, doing her thing. I think he deleted the tweets.
Yeah, he doesn't have a Twitter, I don't think. He doesn't seem like.
I could have sworn he tweeted it.
I thought that was just the top Twitter.
Wait, no,
up
I
there.
follow him on Twitter.
It was Kodak Black 1K. I just saw it.
I follow Kodak on Twitter. What are you talking about?
That was the fan page.
That was the fan page?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm almost positive I follow Kodak on
He doesn't
Twitter.
seem like the type of person who'd have a Twitter.
He definitely does. Definitely does.
What does he put on it? Like just.
He be tweeting
Hey,
out
man,
Kodak
fuck
sounds.
you, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
You get on Twitter and post a video.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, no, I follow him.
Kodak Black, it says fan.
No, wait.
Wait,
yeah, that's
maybe
not.
he don't have a Twitter.
I don't see. He's not the type of person who would have a Twitter.
You're following a fan account.
What's wrong with that?
It's not original.
What?
What are you talking about?
Nigga, you follow meme pages.
Yeah, that's not original.
I don't.
Cap.
I don't.
You just lied. I'm going to your Instagram right now. You
All
want
right,
that money?
All right, guys. Let's get.
I will bet money that this man follows a meme page.
Probably. Can you pull up Kodak's tweets? But
He's
or
finna go to his
wherever he
phone
put
and
it,
do
I'm almost positive it was
Unfollow
Twitter.
all of them.
But basically, Kodak was saying,
It's probably
"Damn,
Instagram.
she got all these Grammys off of, or she got big off of some shit that I made, and she never gave me no credit for it at all. Like, how bad would it be to just give me a little bit of credit? Blah blah blah. I ain't getting no credit for Let Me Drive the Boat. She stole my shit and took it. Blah blah. All that shit.
That's lame.
First off, Meg didn't blow up off of Let Me Drive the Boat.
Yeah.
Like, she was famous before. Like, motherfuckers don't go, Meg, let me drive the boat. No.
But I think it did put her more of in a spotlight in a way because
I
now
disagree.
bigger stars were fucking with her to let her drive the boat. Like she was getting clout off of it.
Vic?
That is 100%. Wait, is that a Twitter?
All the countless creative things that she's done.
Yeah, it's definitely Twitter. I'm almost positive I follow that nigga.
So
What were you saying?
that looks like it was Kodak Black 1K.
No, it wasn't.
All right,
Yeah, it
guys,
was.
Guys, let's focus in. Guys.
Told you. No, but what was I just saying? We were talking about we were just talking. Yeah, I do think bigger stars were fucking with her because of that. Oh yeah, his Twitter gap. They jugged him. That was, they're silencing my man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did get fucked with by a lot more stars because of that, though. Where they were letting her pour what was she
Douce.
pouring? Yeah, Douce down their throat. Come on, bro.
I mean, I guess, but like the countless, immeasurable amounts of creative things that she's made on her own.
You click the post and zoom in.
are-
on it?
Yeah, like
It just
outweighed.
outweighed. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can agree that but that did put her in the spotlight.
She was in the spotlight.
I don't think she was as bussin' before she was literally pulling up on IG with stars and pouring liquor down their throat.
I'm not accrediting Meg's fame to Let Me Drive the Boat.
No,
I feel like she was famous before that.
It was a part of it.
It was a small piece.
Letting
though.
Meg drive the boat was the vibe.
That's
it was
a
the vibe
small
for a while.
piece, though.
Why would he hold on to something like
Yeah,
that? Like,
that's my problem.
if he's a good
Who
artist,
gives a fuck?
he should be able to do some shit comparable, if not better, to that. To where he doesn't have to complain about something like that.
I feel like he can. Now just zoom in.
Is that what you wanted?
I want him to zoom in.
I can
He
read
did.
it if you want me to read it.
You can read it? Okay,
Yeah.
good eyes. Actually, I can too. No, go ahead. No, you can read it. It's just small.
You know what? I'm going to pull up on JIT with about 200 bands or something since I...
But you got to do it with Kodak's voice.
Eh.
You also
I
read
went-
Twitters from the bottom up, I think. Tweets
No,
from the
don't
bottom
even
up.
do it.
Or no,
You
top
read
down.
it from the
bottom.
bottom?
Don't
Nah,
do it.
I don't know. I don't know. Twitter, man.
It's top to bottom.
with the man quote got rich off it and ain't mentioned Nan. I can't. He's not even speaking
I
English.
got you. I'm going to have to get close to it.
Why don't you just click the picture?
You know, that's what I was saying.
So I'm in the
You know what? I'm going to pull up on JIT with about 200 bands or something since I...
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is tough. Since I ran off with the man quote. Oh, he's quoting Meg. Okay. You know what? I'm about to pull up on him about 200 bands or something since I ran off with the man's quote and they mentioned Nan and mentioned him Nan time. Who should have said that? Twitter. And people were commenting Meg, obviously. So she said, especially since he just getting out of prison and Black Lives Matter and let me pay a little homage to dude and throw it back on him or something.
What does Black Lives Matter have to do with it?
Or you know what?
No, wait, this nigga's just angry he ain't get no ass.
Exactly.
That's terrible.
He said, you know what? Let me just let him drive my boat and I'll call it even. He said, I'm lit. I ain't old and washed up somewhere hating on young niggas. I'm just over here counting my money, but still pointing that shit out, y'all on dick. No, he's okay, whatever.
Y'all be on dick.
Even still, he's on dick. Make a whole career off of taking a little piece of my shit and ain't coming for my money or whatever the fuck that shit say. Baby ain't had to go out that way to give me my credit, but the opportunity came to her instead. And when you ask that question on TV, SMH, and I can't read this shit at all, and they be on some Black Lives Matter shit, y'all ain't even be on this shit for real.
He wants a handout for Black Lives Matters? Is that?
I mean, he's black and he feels his life matters, so let him drive the boat.
From another black person?
Let him drive the boat.
He also wants sex from her.
Not sex, just throw it back.
But he also said, let
me
him
drive your boat.
Yeah.
Let me drive
I don't think he meant.
I think he 100%.
This is Kodak Black.
Nigga, you're trying
Kodak.
to overlook the context of who's saying it.
When I read it, I thought of it as drive her physical boat, but now that y'all say it,
let me
that's
drive
some Kodak
your
shit.
boat.
That's some Kodak shit.
That's so weird.
You came up with let me drive the boat, so go ahead, hit it, Kodak. No, that don't make no goddamn sense.
That's so weird and gross and.
Kodak is a weird nigga, man. Kodak is
That's
weird
a plot.
Nigga.
This is a crazy ass plot right now.
Didn't he just come back from prison for like some sexual assault allegations or something?
Not the ones he went to prison for, but he still has some. He has a pending sexual assault case. Yeah.
There's pending cases about that. But
yeah, that's not what he went to prison for. Some falsified papers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Some gun papers.
Shout out to Meg though. She didn't respond like
If
Quavo
she
Nah.
She responded like Quavo said, you know what, Kodak? You're not the man I thought you were. Take it easy. I was like, come on, man.
He respond. He just respond.
Take care. Yeah, Kodak, chill out, my nigga. Like, yeah, you came up with a phrase, but just because you came up with it
don't mean she owe you no cheeks, nigga. Like, it's not valid.
Yeah.
Like, I get that is your thing, and she did get a slightly more famous from it. That does not give you the paper to some ass.
Hell
like,
yeah. If you
so
go back
weird.
like a year ago, I'm on the podcast saying that if it was me, I would have given Kodak a little bit of credit.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
What the fuck? Relax. I said I would have given Kodak.
God damn.
you would have let him drive the boat?
Hell no. I was saying if it was me, I would have given Kodak the credit because I do feel like he deserved it at the time. But when you're asking for the handout like this, like, no, nigga.
But he would have been like, the only thing that has me confused is he wants 200,000 or some ass. Like what? Like those two things don't equate
for coming up with a phrase. Like he just said.
He said, shit. I need you to drop 200 bands my way, or come let me drive your boat. Like what the fuck? Like what part of that was your plan? Like what part of your plan did you think was going to work?
When he did it, it wasn't even like cool like that. Like it only lasted for.
It was a big meme. That's what she.
No, it was a pretty big.
Like for a month though.
Now, let me drive the boat.
Nah,
nigga, I still say that to this day.
Drive the boat.
Let me drive the boat.
Okay, never mind.
Niggas say that shit all the time. But and here's the thing. Most people know where it came from. Most people know it came from Kodak.
That's true.
So
why are you looking for more credit?
Like, yes, some people who have no idea who Kodak Black is, yeah, okay, sure. Like, my mom knows who Meg the Stallion is, but doesn't know who Kodak Black is. So, sure, but the people who know who Meg is and don't know who Kodak is, Meg giving that little shout out, those are the people who wouldn't give a fuck about Kodak.
Not at all.
She shouted him out?
No, I'm saying if she did.
Oh.
They wouldn't give a fuck. If they don't know who Kodak is already and they know who Meg is, they're not going to give a fuck who Kodak is.
Her handing out that shout out would not look good for her career.
It wouldn't look good for her at all. Especially when Kodak does all the fuck shit that he does.
He does a lot of fuck shit.
Like, nigga, you're not entitled to that shit. You didn't trademark
so just
it.
throw
it ain't
him
got nothing to do with you.
Throw him $1,000 then.
But why?
1,000.
For what?
She got it.
Yeah, she definitely got it.
So? Even if I got it, it's not yours.
Yeah.
It's not yours, nigga.
So
what? I don't give a fuck.
$1,000 and tell him kick rocks.
No, he don't.
Kick rocks.
He's not entitled to any of her bread or any of that shit.
I'm 100% in agreement.
Yeah, I'm not with.
But
that
she
shit.
can't give him a shout out, nothing like.
But why?
Because it is his shit, and I understand like where he's coming from. You're not entitled to get anything off of it, but like at least show some love that you really made my shit your shit. Show some love, like that's all I'm asking.
If a nigga took a sentence that you said off of this episode of the podcast and got big off of it, it is what it is, bro. You just gotta hold that. You didn't make it big.
It was big. It was big. She just took it over.
Well, you didn't put the work in to make it big like she did, I guess.
She didn't really put... What work did she poured liquor down somebody's throat and said, I'm driving the boat.
But he kind of like... Okay, work is in this way. He didn't capitalize on it as he should have, but she capitalized on it in his absence. So she earned it.
And even if she didn't do any work for it, that's the people's decision. If I want to hear you say let me drive the boat and I don't want to hear Chris say let me drive the boat, Chris is gonna be mad because I don't want to listen to him say it and I want to listen to you say it.
I should be able to drive the boat.
Like,
no, but
it's the people's decision. It's not like he trademarked it.
Yeah, he didn't.
I'm not saying that directly. I'm just saying like it was his, but now it's mine. Like even if she did some shit like that, that's valid. Like it's valid. No matter what. Like just at least acknowledging it, and I don't feel like she acknowledged it at all.
I just don't feel like she owes him anything.
I feel like the acknowledgement is kind of like that's due. Like in the same way that like rappers from now always have to like at least partially be like, you know what, this is one person who inspired me when I was growing up. You don't really have to.
Rappers do that.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. You don't have to.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and I've never.
But
been mad
every
at
nigga does it. Every nigga does it for the sole reason of like, I want you to hear some of their musical elements inside of my shit.
You want your inspirations and the people who made you a part of your story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I agree with that, but you're not entitled to it.
Yeah, you're not entitled to it, but I definitely think you should pay homage to the ones that came before you.
He shouldn't expect it, but
yeah,
he shouldn't.
He shouldn't. $200,000 for a runoff clip from one of your Instagram lives, nigga. No,
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why I said maximum 1,000 because that's not shit. That's not shit to either of them.
Maximum nothing, just a
Yeah,
shout out.
nothing.
Just a shout
Yeah,
out.
just
don't even.
not even a shout out. You can't shout that nigga out. That would actually damage her career.
Okay, then
I think that a shout out for Meg is worth more than $1,000.
Facts.
Yeah.
1,000%. Yeah.
Well, if it's damaging to her career, then being 100% realistic, Kodak should get nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
He should get nothing.
No, yeah, that's what he is getting,
and you can't be mad when
that's for the fair fact of she cannot do that because you're a fucking idiot. Like it does not work.
Yeah,
It's like
you can't be mad
when you're always doing dumb shit. I can't like shout you out. I think Meg would be down to shout him out, but for the same reason Meg got on. Meg got a Drake shout out, nigga. Like I think she appreciates that till this day.
Yeah, 100%.
It doesn't fucking matter as long as, like, if an idiot shouted her out, she's not thinking about that shit. She got the top of the game to shout her out. Now, she's at the top of the game, and this nigga's demanding a shout out for some shit. You're not owed shit.
Don't demand shit, bro. Like, yeah. Sorry. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and get into new music. I already know what I've been bumping the last, 2, 3. What are you doing with your shoulders?
Oh, just stretching out.
Okay. Yeah, but I know what I've been listening to these last 2-3 days. Young M.A.'s remix to Whoop-Dee. Y'all listen to that bitch?
Yeah.
Opinions.
It's solid. She doesn't really miss on stuff like this. She's good at remixes. Is she good at her own music, though? I don't know. I don't listen to her.
Wait. You don't listen to Young M.A.?
No, I don't.
How many times have I recommended Young M.A. to you?
All the time.
Why don't you listen to
But
her?
her remixes are good enough. I listen to her remixes. I don't listen to her any of her original music.
You're stupid.
I don't know why.
You want this? I'm gonna pass you some mid. That shit was mid. That shit was mid. I was
didn't
not
like it?
I was not fucking with it. It just sounded. She was way too on top of the beat. It sounded like she was.
Wait, what?
She was
way too on beat.
No.
It was mixed
like
poorly?
yeah, it was mixed poorly to me. Like she was way too loud.
Interesting.
Like over the beat, she was just like overpowering the beat. I couldn't even really feel like it was a remix. It didn't even feel like the other song. It was just like it just felt like she was on top of that bitch. Like she was just like, here's the beat, but like you really came for me, nigga.
That's facts.
Like that's what it really sounded like to me. Like it was just like, oh, she was OD loud on top of everything.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, I think it sounded fine.
We also listen to it on studio speakers, and they listen to it off the TV. So.
Oh, yeah.
That's part of it, too, how you listen to it. Because we listen to it on the actual, like, studio monitors.
Yeah.
Which is,
That changes things.
Yeah, I think that would change. Like, I only listened to it on the TV. It just sounded like she was OD loud, and the beat was really just like...
Yeah.
Because
the TV will boost the highs and stuff.
Not to mention this TV has horrible audio.
Yeah.
Oh, the audio on this TV is
And
definitely
speakers
trash.
on the back.
But it's very pretty. That's what matters.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, you could buy new speakers. It's very pretty, though.
Yeah, but I like the TV remix, or the Young
Extremely
M.A.
pretty.
The Young M.A. Uvi. No, Young M.A. goes crazy. When it comes down to remixes and rapping, Young M.A. she's pretty fucking cold.
Yeah.
Young M.A. is probably
Top 10?
my favorite female rapper. Yeah, favorite. Yeah, I'll give it to her.
Did she go up because of this, or
No.
already?
She's been my favorite for a minute.
I thought somebody else was your favorite.
It's been Young M.A. for like a year or so. Probably more longer than that.
C2, he did say somebody else before, right?
Was my favorite?
Wasn't it Chica or some? I forgot.
Chica has never been my favorite.
Rico?
Female.
At one point, it was Rico.
Rico was before Young M.A. like a year ago.
Might be right.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Young M.A. took the crown like back when we were still
Nicki?
in the blue room. Nicki's the best. She's not my favorite.
Okay.
Nicki's my second favorite.
What was Meg to you then?
Meg is not on my favorite rappers list.
Huh.
She's never... I rated her album a 4.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah.
I've said multiple times, I love Meg. She's cool. She seems dope as fuck. She like it. Like I would be homies with Meg.
Say the truth.
I would be homies with Meg.
Say
I
the
don't
truth.
like her music.
He said, say the truth.
I don't like her music.
Millie, say the truth.
I think I'll save them the heartache and spare them the truth.
What?
Yeah.
I'll
where
say
y'all
the
going
truth.
with this?
Meg is gorgeous. Meg is fucking gorgeous,
Bro, of course.
Yeah, man, that is the appeal.
I thought you were talking about
That's
something
not the
else.
only appeal.
No,
to
that's
Meg.
top appeal. Top appeal. So her sex appeal, on top of the fact that she is great at rapping, great at actually doing what she does. She's great. I just don't like her music because it's not meant for me.
See, because personally, her sex appeal and rapping aren't what I like about. Obviously, like she
And I
can
like her
rap well,
personality.
and she's attractive as hell. But what I'm saying is, what I like Meg for is her personality.
Yeah, her
I like when
personality
Meg
is really cool,
posts
too.
videos on her like IG story where she's like cooling with her homies. I like it when she does that type of shit.
And she
'Cause-
watch anime.
Yeah, exactly. She seems like
Real.
a cool ass person.
You know what her favorite anime is?
JoJo.
Oh yeah, I did see
She's
that.
a smart girl.
Yeah.
Dub JoJo.
So
I mean, I can't discriminate.
I just think that JoJo has a bad dub personally.
it does.
Yeah, that's why I think
It
that's a
does.
weird take. But
Part 3 or part? It doesn't matter. Yeah.
I only
all of
watched
it's
part 1.
dubbed.
I know I watched
All of
part,
it's
part
dubbed.
3 dub too.
All of it's dubbed.
But
Because
anyway.
Brittany watched all of it, and I don't like the dub.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about it. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Young M.A. is definitely my favorite rapper. Second is Nicki. Third is... I'm trying to think who my third favorite female rapper is, because there's a lot of people fighting for the spot.
Flo Milli. You
Flo
gonna put
Milli-
the Milli gang on?
Flo Milli is top 10 in my favorite female rappers.
3 Rico.
I'm thinking Rico probably got that number 3 spot. Probably Rico.
Doja Cat?
I think she might be 4.
Oh, we're building the list.
Well,
Okay.
I think she might be
What
4.
would you categorize Kalani as a rapper?
I would not.
Okay.
I would not put Kehlani as a rapper. She has rapped before, but I wouldn't make her a rapper. Same with Jhené Aiko.
Yeah.
Jhené Aiko has rapped before, but I wouldn't label
Like
her.
Chris Brown. Chris Brown is a singer that also raps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Brown is
And even,
gifted.
but like Kehlani and
Yeah.
Jhené Aiko do it even less than him, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I give you 100% what
yeah.
you're saying.
So that's what, top 4? I need one more.
Chica.
Chica wouldn't, she's up there in the best, but I wouldn't put her in my favorites.
Mulatto. Oh, you don't like Mulatto?
I don't listen to Mulatto. I don't think I can think of a single Mulatto song.
I can't either.
Yeah, I can't think of no Mulatto songs. I don't know. I guess it might be Chica by default since I can't think of nobody.
Chica by default.
Who are some more female rappers? It's definitely not Meg. It's definitely not Saweetie. Yeah. I
Dej
guess.
Loaf. You like Dej Loaf?
Dej Loaf. Dej Loaf is definitely a strong 5. How did I forget? Oh, Dreezy. I'm tweaking. I got to fix this whole list. Hold on. Young M.A. is number 1. Nicki is number 2. Dreezy is number 3. I'm tweaking. Number 4 is Rico. And number 5
Beyonce.
is Dej Loaf.
Okay.
Beyonce is not a rapper.
Yeah. She's not.
Chance said that, though. Someone asked Chance who his favorite rapper was, and he said Beyonce. And from that moment, my nigga Noah swore off Chance the rapper.
He said, yeah, it's over
He
with.
said, "That's cooked. I can't fuck with him no more." But yeah, no, Young M.A. killed this shit. Speaking of new music and remixes, Lil Yachty remixed the Beatbox Challenge, or the song is called Beatbox, and
No More Parties.
and No More Parties.
That,
Both of them bitches were hard. Both of them bitches were solid.
No More Parties is probably one of the best beats this year.
I want to do a remix to that.
Yeah. It's just...
Coil Ray went crazy on that bitch.
Yeah,
You
true.
said you like Yachty's more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I loved Yachty's. I didn't like it more than Coil Ray's though.
There's a lot of empty space in Coil Ray's. Like, she's not really...
I like that though.
I don't...
And I'm like, fuck everybody. You know, yeah.
I don't even know what she's saying, though. Like,
I like that though.
Like, nah.
pull up in that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
like,
okay.
at a certain point,
And
like,
we ain't got that. Ooh.
yeah,
Like,
she's not even really saying, like, even, like, she's on her Cardi shit. She went the full, like, if I'm not gonna make sense, nigga, I'm gonna just start humming to the beat.
But I like it because it was like
I'm
a.
like,
If
nah,
it sounds good, it's good.
It reminded
You know
me
what? That's
of
valid.
some 80 Degrees type shit. Where it was like a reference track that goes crazy.
A reference track.
Yeah.
yeah,
It felt like a
shit was
reference
hard.
track.
80 Degrees is just a reference track.
80 Degrees was a reference track. Yeah.
The original one was just reference track. When you add all the other stuff, it like lessens itself. Because I don't think he did everything he could have done with that.
The reference track is
The
obviously
reference
the best
track, he starts like humming on it, and it just sounds like a fucking like instrument.
version.
He was just using himself as an instrument.
It's kind of like, what's his name? The Moon River guy.
We're not doing that.
Jacob
Jacob
Collier.
We're not doing that. We're not talking about the Moon River guy. We're not talking-
Did you actually go listen to the song?
We indeed did listen to the song right after the podcast last week. What'd you think, Millie?
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't fucking with it.
Shit was ass, bro. And we tried. We tried.
I
to
like
fuck
the
with it,
musical
didn't we?
composition.
Didn't we try?
Yeah, we
I
tried.
like the musical composition. I like how much stuff's going on, but it's all like together. I don't know. It's something.
I tried.
And he has
hard.
perfect pitch. He's one of those people with like perfect pitch. If you know what that is.
Yeah, I can give that to him.
Yeah.
I tried. It just wasn't good, man.
Yeah, that guy's like he's just like beautiful with the piano. I don't know.
He should have just played it on piano.
No, that's the only song I could. That's the only song I could think of. When you put me on the spot, it was like name a song by him. I'm like fuck. I was like Moon River was the first one because Frank Ocean did it.
Frank Ocean probably did it better.
Way better.
Yeah, I can believe
Way
it.
better.
Frank Ocean definitely did it better.
Way better.
But no, Yachty killed this No More Parties remix. He went crazy on that bitch. I like Coil Ray's better though. I think you wildin', Millie. I think you wildin'.
It's just not. It's not.
I didn't really like
Lyrical
Coil.
like that.
I didn't.
And
I
I'm
didn't like
not that crazy about Lil Durk. But Lil Durk went crazy on the Coil Ray remix.
I didn't hear his.
Oh, you would like it. Y'all would probably both like it, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was good.
Dirk is moving up in my brackets.
Really? I thought you didn't like Dirk.
I like him, but his music I don't really have a taste for.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you like him the same way we like Megan?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Not
Like-
the same way Chris likes Megan.
Oh
but-
no, no,
I-
no.
Yeah, I like Megan. I like Megan.
No, I don't like Lil Durk. Lil Durk is a cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
you like
I-
his personality.
Yeah.
I
He
like
does-
Megan's
he does seem like he
personality
has a
too,
cool
but
personality.
I just think she's just so pretty.
Yeah, no, Megan's definitely gorgeous.
She's a queen.
Yeah. What other new music came out? Oh, Rod Wave dropped the album. Y'all get a chance to listen to that?
I did not.
Do you like Rod Wave? Why you make that face?
I never heard of Rod Wave. Or I've heard of wait,
Heart been broke so many times. I
heard
know
the
what
jokes.
to believe.
I saw the meme where
That's my
he
shit.
When he fell through the floor.
Yeah,
My
where he fell-
fault.
He fell through the floor, man. That had to have been embarrassing.
Oh, man, yeah, especially since he has so many weight jokes about him.
Yeah, but he did have 50-11 niggas in that bitch.
Yeah.
That nigga was...
Did you say 50?
That nigga had 50-11 niggas in
This
that
man
bitch,
said
bro.
50-11.
Yeah. That nigga had 50-11 bitches. That
Okay,
shit-
Kevin Levin.
That shit was crazy, man.
50-11.
He walked up with an
I
army.
can't get over that.
Yeah, nigga.
Is that 61?
No, it's 50-11. What are you talking about?
50 Levin.
That's
5,011.
5,011. Like, I have no clue.
I'm going to go with 5,011.
Okay,
Yeah.
50-11. Boom! Oh, that's so
Yeah,
bad.
he fell all the way through the stage.
He didn't
Oh,
fall
my
through
God.
the stage. Some other niggas fell. He
There's
was fine.
50-11 of them, yeah.
Yeah, he sent 50-11 of them niggas down the stage.
Yeah,
He fell into the camera.
He said, oh, shit.
yeah. He dropped the album, though. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I listened to like 4 songs off of it. I'm not crazy about Rod Wave. I think he's overrated. I do like his music, but he's overrated to me. And the 4 songs I listened to were good. They just weren't my bag. And that's a lot of music. It was just, it was all right.
What kind of music does he make?
Emotional trap.
I gotta listen to some Rod Wave.
But it's
No,
more up,
not your type of.
it's
emotional
up
trap.
tempo. Up tempo.
No, it's not. I wouldn't say. It's
I
up-tempo.
would say he has more of like it has like a happier sound to like it sounds like more like he's going he's on the rise than he's like declining.
No,
What?
Rod Wave shit is like, it's not the way that you like it.
I'm
You like it
curious.
in a Juice world, a little bit dark, and there's a difference between dark and sad. Juice WRLD's music is dark. Rod Wave's music is kind of sad-ish.
I feel like it's sad, emotional, but and the way he does it, it's just like when he's singing to you, it's more beautiful than anything.
I don't even like his singing.
I like
his
his
honest
singing.
with you.
I like his singing.
That was one of the things I noticed. He's not a singer.
Eh,
He's not a singer.
I like his singing.
I mean, he
I don't want to
learn.
hate on it. I'll listen to it. I'll try to give it a listen through, but it was just okay. It was just I think Rod Wave is overrated.
Well, I gotta rate him first before I can overrate him.
Yeah, I don't think you'll like him
I
that
think
much.
a lot
but
of
maybe
people
you will.
like Rod Wave.
No, a lot of that's why I say he's overrated because a lot of people love Rod Wave.
Yeah. But I think it's just like his sound hits somebody's ear different than yours. Like, I feel like you wouldn't like Rod Wave.
Yeah,
You probably would just like, you would listen to it and be like, I like what he's saying. I'm not really fucking with the sound.
Does he talk about killing people?
No,
Guns?
I mean he talks
Yeah.
about being a street nigga.
I like it.
Yeah, you
Listen,
would like
give
that
it a
part.
listen.
I'll
You,
listen to it.
yeah, I didn't. You know what? Nah, I'm gonna have to weigh on the no for
Yeah,
Millie
that's what I'm
because
thinking.
like you pop smoke, you like the get the gun, get the
Yeah.
gun, the beat not really there, nigga. I'm just talking to you. I'm about to shoot your dumb ass. Like that's
Yeah.
really like
It's all right. It all depends. So I listened to another album which I was not expecting to like. I only listened to it so that we could talk about it on the pod, and I was pleasantly surprised. 24K Golden dropped the mixtape.
why
And
didn't
that
you
bitch was good.
wait? I feel like 24K Golden is right in your bag.
See, y'all niggas don't know what my bag is because y'all said Amine was in my bag.
No,
too.
no, he's a cocky nigga. He's literally one
That's
of
not the right type of cocky. I didn't even...
You hear this nigga?
You hear this nigga telling me what he likes? That's what I like. What he talking about?
I can't listen to this nigga anymore.
Nah.
I'm over it.
I don't like Amine, and I don't like most of 24K Golden's music, actually. But this album, I didn't listen to the whole thing. I listened to, I think it was like 10 or 12 songs, something like that. I listened to probably about half of them, and I liked a decent portion of them. It was actually pretty decent.
Do any of them sound like Valentino? Because that's a good song.
I don't like that song.
What?
I don't like that song.
Why?
Really?
I don't like it.
It's a good song.
It's a little too poppy.
We saw it live, bro.
Yeah. We saw
That make it a better
We
song?
saw it.
He didn't perform it that great. He was just staring at that one white girl the whole time.
That's right.
Like he was
No.
flirting with that one white girl.
I think that was Loner.
No, Loner. One of those white girls was trying to flirt with Loner, and Loner wasn't fucking with her.
Oh. Okay.
24K Golden was actively flirting with those two white girls who were next to us. Yeah,
You got a picture with them, right?
With
24.
I thought you were saying with the white girls. I was,
Oh.
nah, I'm good. They were just random people to me. Nah, I don't. I talked to 24K Golden for a couple seconds. I got a picture with Loner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I talked to 24K Golden for a little bit. I talked to Mulatto for a little bit. Mulatto Beats, not the rapper Mulatto. And I talked to Loner for actually a decent while. Yeah, it was fun. That was a fun concert. All the niggas were just in the back posted up. Like, normally they're in some type of special section or, off where you're not going to run into them.
Yeah.
All of the, like, big niggas were just cooling in the back, like, right by the front door type shit. Cole Bennett was there. Duffel Bag Buru was there. Buru laughed at me the whole time because I went to go throw a water bottle in the trash can and missed. No. I laughed at him. He threw a water bottle in the trash can and missed. And then picked it up, looked around, threw it again and missed. And I was like, hey, bro, I saw that. He was, oh, shit, you saw that? And then missed again.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I remember you telling that story.
Yeah, nah. That was a fun concert. But before this, I didn't like his shit that much. I didn't like Valentino. I didn't really like, what was it called? The Devil, where sold my soul to the devil for some Prada.
Yeah.
What's the title of it? That one. I don't know what it's called, but yeah. I didn't like that song. This album was poppy though. But it was poppy that I liked. I liked it. I don't know. Something about it, I fucked with it. Shout out to 24K. And I also like the name. It was El Dorado. 24K Golden, El Dorado, the city of gold. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
You got Sway Lee and Future on it.
I loved the one with Sway Lee. And I'm a big Sway Lee fan. The one with Sway Lee went dummy.
What about the baby?
I just need.
I didn't like the one with the baby that
music.
much. I didn't like the one with I need Sway Lee to drop some music like right now. Like right now.
Niggas stopped this whole sentence to say that one.
Because Sway Lee got to drop some music. But Love or Lust,
was
that
Company
one
any
was
good?
it. I don't remember that one actually.
Oh,
That's the one
yeah.
with Future. I don't remember if I liked it or not.
Future,
Could you scroll up so I can see what the cover
Ian
art is?
Dior.
It's just him. The cover art wasn't that great.
Oh, yeah.
But Love or Lust was my favorite song off of that bitch. That one went crazy.
Huh.
Listen to it. Y'all would like it. But yeah. You said what?
I said I'm glad to see him.
Yeah. Shout out to 24K. Lil Nas X dropped his shit. That shit was good.
It was good.
Yeah. Lil Nas X hasn't missed yet. It's the one that's been going. It's been out on TikTok for a long ass time, but he dropped the actual song. The call me when you want, call me when you need. Da-na-na-na-na-na, I'll be on the way. That one y'all probably heard on TikTok.
Like that Egyptian
Yeah,
playoff.
dun-dun-dun-dun-na-na-na.
Yeah, I've heard that.
He dropped the actual song. It's pretty fucking good, man.
I believe
Pretty
you.
fucking good.
Lil Nas X is proved to be an exceptional personality and somebody who will stay.
I take back what I said in the beginning, that he was not going to have a career longer than a year.
Definitely.
See, and one of the moments of the podcast that I take the most pride in was back when Wesley used to be on the podcast. Shout out to Wesley Cheatham. You, C2, and Wesley both said that this song was not going to last. That Old Town Road wasn't going to last.
I wasn't even on the mic.
Yeah, not you. I said
Oh,
C2.
I thought you said you, C2.
No, I was saying you and was clarifying that you was C2 for the listeners who can't see us.
Oh.
But yeah, C2 and Wesley both said that the song wasn't going to last. And I was like, nah, this song is going somewhere. And I remember specifically, Wesley said, is it going to last longer than Middle Child? And I said, how long is Middle Child? He said 5 weeks. It'll last longer than that at number 1 spot. And it went on to be the longest song to ever be number 1 ever on the Billboard chart. And I take great pride in that.
Impressive.
Niggas were like, it's not going to beat Middle Child. Oh, it beat everything. Beat every single fucking song ever.
Yeah.
Shout out to
That
Lil
song
Nas
was
X.
crazy, bro.
That song was so
I
good.
hated it when it came out. I hated it. But you and Oscar kept playing it at work, and I was like, I fucking hate this shit. And you guys kept playing it. And then one day I walk in, and I'm like humming, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
The first time I heard it, I knew that shit was a hit.
I can't know. That shit instantly called me.
The first time I heard that bitch, I knew it was
That's
it,
Panini.
bro.
Yeah, you like that one.
Oh, Panini was good too. Yeah, I was about to get in the shower at my old apartment. Had the song playing, or I was just scrolling through shit, and I was like, you know how I just be on SoundCloud. I saw the horse. I was like, Billy Ray Cyrus horse shit in the hip hop section. What the fuck is this? That shit got to popping on me. I got the horses in the back.
That's a good song.
No, this is, yeah.
I was like,
That's a good song.
I heard it for the first time. I was like, I was like, it's catchy though. I was like, that was the first thing. Like, it's catchy.
Oh, for sure.
And then I see every little kid and their fucking mom playing it.
The kids took it to the forefront.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Not even Fortnite kids, like
Not
little
even.
kids, like
It was
3-year-old type shit.
it was just kids.
Yeah.
Any kid with the ability to have like a tablet, iPhone,
Smartphone,
whatever,
Yeah,
they were playing that shit. They was playing that shit loud.
that shit was hard. Shout out to Lil Nas X. He hasn't missed yet.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, his album kind of missed, but
How?
The first one.
I didn't like it.
His first album didn't miss.
I didn't like it.
His first album is his only album, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
He ain't miss.
I didn't like it. Only
No,
one I
no,
like.
I'm not saying it was good. He just didn't miss. It's technically not a miss. Like I can't. I don't have
That's
to
a
like
miss to
it for it to be a good shot.
Nobody really played any of the songs except for Panini and Old Town Road.
There's another one on there,
The one with Cardi B, but no one really liked Rodeo.
and Company or whatever.
But no one really played that. You didn't hear that nowhere.
Yeah, I only heard Panini and Old Town Road.
But when it comes down
Hey,
to Old Town Road,
He got 2
Panini.
hits on that. 3 hits if you count Old Town Road twice.
yeah. But if you count Old Town Road,
3 out of
Panini with the
Fine.
baby, Holiday.
Oh, that's not on the album.
No, Holiday. I'm just saying like different songs.
Yeah.
Holiday, and this one. That's it.
It's pretty good.
Nigga hasn't missed. And Montero is the one that just was called. Did not miss. Shout out to Lil Nas X, man. Lil Nas X is dope as fuck. I'm a fan.
Cool guy too.
Yeah, dude, his personality online is hilarious. He be killing those fucking TikToks and IG. He is a great social media personality for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good job, Lil Nas X. Keep killing it. That's all I got for new music. Y'all got anything?
Didn't Lil Pump drop something?
Did he?
Stop talking.
He didn't.
Kodak
no.
was beefing with Lil Pump about his nails.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, Kodak beefed with Lil Pump about his nails.
He did
This-
drop something.
How do y'all feel about that?
There's a huge stigma
He
going
dropped-
around
he
for that.
He dropped something B&B.
That came out in February.
Yeah, but we didn't even notice it.
Why would we?
Yeah.
We don't give no fuck about that nigga.
Lil Pump, ooh. Lil Pump, yeah. Lil Pump, ooh.
Yeah, I don't give no fuck about him.
Lil
So
Pump,
how do
yeah.
y'all feel about the nails? The nail painting?
That's fine.
Millie?
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that black nails don't look cool, because ever since Pain did it in Naruto Shippuden, it looked cool.
I think Itachi did it before Pain. Or at least we saw Itachi with it before we
Yeah,
saw Pain.
and Itachi's also a cool nigga, so it's valid.
Yeah, so yeah, it's valid. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it doesn't look good.
So would you
But-
paint your nails black?
Would I do it? I that's not a part of my style. I don't see myself
Yeah.
doing that.
Would you paint them vermilion red?
No.
Would you paint them black and red?
No.
Like black nails with a red accent nail?
No, I'm gonna leave my nails alone also because I bite my nails too, or I'm trying to stop, so I'm gonna leave them alone.
No, if you put paint on them, it makes it harder to bite. It made me not bite them.
Oh.
You paint your nails?
I painted my nails before.
Oh, I
It's-
do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I came in with my nails painted before. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it really don't mean anything. But having French tips is a little different.
How? That's
Because
just clean nails.
But it's
Clean.
traditionally like not what a rapper would have, not what a masculine like shoot 'em up rapper
French
would have.
tips.
But
do
Lil
not-
Pump isn't that.
Yeah, that's how he made his name.
Masculine shoot 'em up rapper?
Yeah.
Toxic,
Yeah.
crazy,
I'll fuck your bitch, shoot
off the
you
wall.
up, kill you.
No one
nigga.
ever
Like,
thought of Lil Pump as a toxic.
D-Rose.
Not toxic.
D-Rose,
but,
D-Rose. Shoot that nigga like D-Rose. Like, that was literally his shit.
Nobody looked at Lil Pump as a gangster rapper.
He was trying to be. He wanted to be lit. He wanted to be trap music.
Yeah.
See,
Trap house.
when it comes down to painting your nails, here's the thing. And here, I feel this for men and women. Painting your nails, cool. Go ahead. I don't understand when people extend them, because how do you grab shit?
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, when I was a kid, my mom used to get long nails, and I'll be like, you can't grab shit. And even more now in the age of smartphones, you gotta, like, angle your hand in a dumb way to, like, tap your phone and
They
shit.
don't even be caring. It be whack, whack.
I hate that shit, though. Clack, 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 clack. What are you doing?
It's a typewriter at that
They
point.
eating too.
You can't eat shit?
How the
A
fuck?
girl at work asked me to open her bag of chips for her because she couldn't do it.
How do you wipe your ass, bro?
You wipe your ass with your fingernails?
No, but you.
Oh my god, I'm gonna stay away from you, dude. Don't
No,
cook me no food. Don't
like-
shake my hand.
Bruh.
Just go.
You know what I mean, bro.
Oh my god.
Nah,
Saying,
but
fool.
if your nails are hindering you from doing shit,
Millie, man.
I'm gonna stay away from
Thought
you.
you guys
dude.
had my back, bro.
No, we don't.
You just roasted me.
look,
You thought you were safe?
if you're, we all get it here.
This is not a safe space.
If your nails are hindering you from doing anything in real life, like, what's the point? Like, just paint
I
your
think
regular
it's so
nails.
Stupid.
Yeah.
That's how I feel
So
about
stupid.
nails. I feel like just paint your regular nails.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, paint your nails whatever you want. I mean, Lil Yachty paints his nails. Lil Pump, go ahead. I don't get no fuck. And that's the thing about Kodak. Kodak is Yachty's man. Kodak and Yachty are cool. And Kodak was like, "Hey, Lil Pump, I got beef with you painting all your nails. Leave that shit to Lil Yachty."
He said, when Lil Yachty does it, it's a joke. When you do it, I think you being serious.
Yeah.
I was like, how the fuck is that not the same shit?
Exactly.
I was like, wait. niggas
Kodak
like,
is just a crazy nigga, man. What time? How deep are we into the pod?
An hour 38.
An hour 30?
38, yeah.
Damn, niggas got into this
Crazy.
shit quick.
You know what? You know what's next, man.
So actually, I wanted to ask an opinion.
So I didn't know what was next.
Do you know what's next?
Well, they didn't know what was next either.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Nobody knew what was next. As fuck.
Okay.
I didn't know it was next.
All right, so we are the Storm Podcast. Personally, my whole inspiration for starting this podcast was indeed the Joe Budden Podcast. I listen almost every week. I miss some shit every once in a while. But last week, not the most recent episode, but the episode before that, Rory and Maul were not there, who are Joe Budden's co-hosts. He said that they were on vacation. We all knew that it was a little bit more than that. Rory and Maul were not there, but we knew it was a little bit deeper than that. The fans knew. So people were on Joe on Twitter, and Joe was like, we're going to have some transparency. So this week they came into the podcast. It was Joe, his homie Ice, and their intern Savon. By the way, I need an intern. But I want an intern. But anyway, and their intern Savon. And Joe was telling what happened. So I've been listening to the podcast like a good ass time. So probably like the last 6 to 8 weeks, there's been some notable tension between Joe and Rory.
Kind of like us.
I guess. There's been some notable tension between Joe and Rory. Rory, multiple times, has jokingly challenged Joe to a fight and challenged Joe to like hands. And, you know, a joking, cool matter. And Joe was saying, I don't play like that with my friends. Like, let's not joke. I don't play like that. None of that shit. Joe said he was listening to the episode back because he listened to all the episodes back. And Roy responded with, maybe we're not friends, when Joe said that to Roy. To which Joe responded with, yo, Rory, maybe you should take a little bit of time off the podcast, you know, relax. You know, like, if we're not friends, like, let's take some time, figure things out, whatever. This is from Joe's perspective, because we don't have Rory and Maul's perspective. Joe and Parks' perspective, who's their engineer. And they said that they thought Rory thought it was a good idea. To which Maul, the other co-host, was like, nigga, who are you to tell Rory to take some time off? Like, you can't do that shit, blah, blah, blah. And I guess him and Joe got into it, and Rory and Maul are now on, I guess, strike, we would say. It's a very interesting situation for people who, I know a lot of our listeners also listen to the Joe Budden podcast. It's a really interesting situation. I don't think their podcast is over.
I think it's over.
Why do you think it's over?
I feel like Joe Budden's name has taken a steep decline. And this is kind of one of those final nails in the coffin, because people, not just people who like hate Joe Budden, but people who want to like find a reason for Joe Budden to fail and not support him, now they have that reason, and now they can spread that reason to future watchers or new watchers. I'm not saying I hate Joe Budden, but I feel like his personality gets in the way of himself a lot. Like,
yeah. A lot of stigma around Joe Budden is Joe Budden self-implodes. A lot.
Yeah.
A
lot.
People say that a lot.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Like 50-11 niggas say that shit.
50-11.
50, no, not 50.
50-11.
50-11. There you go.
Yeah.
50-11. No, but I don't know what's gonna happen, but I believe that Rory and Maul know that there's a stigma around Joe, and as his friend, well, Rory said maybe they're not friends, but as friends, I think that they're going to try to find a way to come back in a way that can help waive part of that stigma.
I don't think.
Not waive it, but lessen it.
Lessen the stigma on Joe.
Yeah.
I don't think
of
they
self
would do that.
implosion.
I don't think. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Wait,
no.
so like during that whole situation, that was like on air or like
no,
off
it
of
didn't.
air?
That happened off of air.
So they're on strike. Like how?
They have not been to the last two podcasts. I don't know if I call it a strike or if it is a strike, but they haven't been to the last two podcasts.
So one person he was angry because Joe told him to take some time off.
If I was like, yo, Millie, take some time off. I'll give like if I said, yo, Millie, take some time off, and you were like, yo, who are you to tell Millie that he has to take time off from the podcast when Millie was part of the reason the podcast was built?
That's fair.
So I'm coming at it from a different perspective, because for our podcast, I'm kind of in the Joe seat, as in I created the podcast. Like, so I get Maul on the principle side of it, but to the question of who are you to tell him to take a seat, he kind of is the nigga who can tell him to take a seat. That's how I feel on it. Y'all might feel different as co-hosts.
Yeah, I would disagree. I would disagree in the sense of like, if that nigga thinks he should take a break, that's when that nigga should take a break. Now, if Rory's all for the idea, like, yeah, nigga, get me the fuck away from y'all.
Well, and I don't know, because we never got Rory and Maul's perspective, but Joe and Park said they said that to both of them, it seemed like Rory was on board with that.
Yeah.
But even if he wasn't, Joe kind of can do that. Like, it's the Joe Budden podcast featured by the Joe Budden Network. They're employed by Joe Budden, and yeah.
Well, you don't know how it was under.
No, I don't know what his contract looks like.
Yeah, like for all we know, that show is like all of theirs.
No, it's not. I know that.
Then it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
If it's not all of theirs, then it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, Joe can make that choice, but if he makes that choice, he shouldn't expect them to come back. Like, if that, I'm not saying like hypothetically.
Yeah.
If niggas told me to take a seat out, like for some strange reasons or like reasons we couldn't work out, that they felt it so necessary that I couldn't come back, I'm not coming back.
But I don't think it was
It was like take a vacation.
Yeah.
But still, it's a vacation deemed that, or a vacation basically indefinitely to Rory, because Joe is going to set the terms in which he can come back and all that.
See, if I feel that you're, I feel, and I feel like if you were off of your game the last 6 pods, and I was like, yo, Millie, take some time and figure out whatever's going on, my nigga.
But that's a little different because the issue is within me. With them, the issue is between you and me.
There was tension between both of them, yeah.
Yeah.
And personally speaking, from listening to the podcast, it seemed like most of the tension was from Joe's side. Like Rory, there was clearly tension between Joe and Rory. But I don't know. For me, it felt like Joe was antagonizing Rory a little bit more than Rory antagonizing Joe. That's what it looked like from me looking in.
And then I can understand why the argument.
No, for sure, yeah.
Like it was like you sent that nigga on vacation because you were fucking up, not him. You were fucking up. So how is that going to change anything? It's not going to change anything. Because you're looking at him and you're pointing the problem to be him. He's not the problem, nigga. It's you.
Yeah.
It's like you need to chill out. You need to do that. And then there goes the self implosion again. I could imagine he was like, you know what? You can also get the fuck out of here. And that's only going to hurt his podcast more.
Parks, their engineer, was also there, and Parks said, like, Joe, you have a really good way of finding an open wound and throwing some salt on it, and that's what you did to Maul there. Like, they were talking very candidly on the podcast. Like, they weren't trying to hide anything really, which was cool. But yeah, it was a very interesting situation. I don't think their podcast is done. Personally, I believe that Rory and Maul will come back at some point. Joe said that he thinks that it'll be maybe about a month. That's what Joe said. I think Parks agreed. And he also said that whenever they want to come back, their seats are there. Like, those seats are for them. Like, Rory's seat is Rory's seat and Maul's seat is Maul's seat, and they're not. That whenever they want to come back, they can come back.
I don't think there's a problem then. I don't think there's a problem because as long as if Joe knows that he is a part of the problem, then he can work on it. But like from the standpoint of Maul, like I don't want to speak for him because I'm not him, of course.
You're the Maul of our podcast.
Cool.
I feel like he's the Rory of the podcast.
I feel like you're more the Rory of the podcast.
Rory's the white one.
Yeah, Rory's the white guy.
I'm the Maul.
You're pissed.
He's definitely more Maul.
You're pissed.
He's definitely Chris is more like the cooler, funnier personality, and you're a little bit more the
calling you lame.
He hit you with he's calling you bland now.
No, that's not calling you bland.
That's
Rory is a little bit more of the what would the word be? I don't want to say calculated. He's a little bit
intellectual.
More
but C2 is intellectual.
No, Maul is also intellectual. Like Joe, they're all intellectual.
Maul is a bag of rocks.
Yeah, no, they're all intellectual, but just a little bit more of like the composed. I don't want to say. I don't know the word, but Roy is a lot more
calculated, precise.
Yeah, those are the words, but there's a specific word I'm looking for. But yeah, Roy is a little bit more of that. He's a little bit more professional.
Damn. Sorry, C2.
It's not saying that you're not. Maul is professional too. C2, everybody has these qualities.
Nah.
But yeah, Rory is also funny and cool. Like they all have. It's just the stats. You feel me?
Gotta be one. Nah.
Nah, I get it though. But I can understand for like the seating of Maul. Like you're telling this nigga, like if you were telling Millie, like you were antagonizing Millie. Let's say you were just going after Millie. Yeah, like
relax,
chill out.
Go ahead.
It's not you trying to. Nah.
You feel me?
Like you don't throw the salt in each other's.
They actually do be on Roy.
Yeah, so,
like Roy is. He hasn't said anything about it, but I can tell. Me and my nigga know talking about
it. It gets to him.
No, like I can tell that he's having relationship issues with his fiance, and
they're talking about that.
They're not talking about
they're cracking jokes
but
about
they're
it.
like dancing right on the edge of just making him uncomfortable. So they won't make him talk about it, but they'll put him in situations like, what'd you do for Valentine's Day? And he was like, he said, I don't really believe in the idea of Valentine's Day. And they were like, oh, blah. And they just kept egging him on. Joe was like, so we gonna let him get off with that? Like, we just gonna let him. And it's like, he's clearly
uncomfortable with the situation.
Yeah.
But that's also kind of like his job in a sense.
In a fun, like, there's lines.
Yeah.
If I knew that you and Brittany were going through something, I wouldn't intentionally.
This nigga has thrown a fork in the gears on purpose.
On some laughing shit that wasn't even serious.
No, you get that I'm joking.
But if it was like some serious shit and I knew y'all were going through serious problems, I wouldn't be like, hey, tell us about your relationship with Brittany.
Does Maul like also antagonize the fuck out of Rory, or is it just Joe?
He tries to turn it more into a joke and get off of it.
That's good.
Yeah, he's trying to de-escalate the situation, whereas he's like, if he's sitting there like, yo, Joe, you're the nigga antagonizing him. Like, you're the reason he is angry. You are doing the shit. What is sending him away going to do?
Is Joe like paying them properly? Is he like...
Yeah, no, they're getting bread.
Nigga,
they said that it's
bread.
not a money issue.
Oh.
They're getting bread.
Yeah, it's not a money issue at all.
Oh.
Parks and all the staff that was still there, Parks, Savon, everybody was like, nah, it's not no money problem. Niggas is lit. And they all have their own jobs too.
Oh.
Like, they all do the podcast, but I think Maul does some shit with like athletes, like NBA athletes.
That's cool.
Parks is an engineer, so he engineers for like big names.
That's cool.
Rory has Duce Palooza, so he throws like concerts, and he's also working on an album. Yeah, they got.
So it's just people with plans.
Yeah, they get bread.
They are all getting bread. So like, I could understand that, like, based off what he was doing with his business the entire time, I knew it was not a money problem.
Yeah,
because like that's not. If Joe's worried about some money, he's going to like be vocal.
They left Spotify because of money shit. You feel me?
Yeah, like they're gonna be vocal. He left what was the other name of the Everyday Struggle because of some money shit. If that nigga's gonna go to where the money is, and I know he is where the money is.
Yeah.
That's like one thing. He's always
where the money resides.
Exactly. He's always there.
It's crazy you saw that too. I saw that.
It was a big ass meme.
Yeah.
Where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside.
What a mother was I? What a mother was I?
Yeah, you get what I'm saying though. Like I know it wasn't a money problem. I could understand where Maul's coming from though.
Yeah, well that brings me into the next point. Millie. You know, you've been off the last couple weeks. So maybe you should just take a step back for the next couple episodes.
You let me go, you're going to have to bring back Crimson. I'm sorry. Millie's pride is too much.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think you just take a couple steps back, come back, get a little vacation and come back.
We're going to have to bring in the High Key members.
Shout out to the High Key podcast. Nah, but let's go ahead and get into this Jujutsu Kaisen. We're going to watch the new episode for y'all, get into our anime talk. I think this is the last episode of the season. So we about to peep this season finale.
Also, oh, no, that's different. Never mind.
Yeah, but My Hero starts soon, so.
Yes, sir.
And Promise Neverland is over.
Yes, sir. All right, let's get into it. I bet. Let's get it popping. Season finale. That shit. So it didn't feel like a season finale.
Sure didn't.
But it was good. I liked it a lot. What about y'all?
That to be continued gave me hope.
No, it got renewed for a second season already.
Yeah. I just need to know when.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think they have a release date yet.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I can't say I liked all of it.
What parts didn't you like?
I didn't like the ending.
What
It was very like boring. There was no cliffhangers.
What do you mean by ending though?
Like the ending to the episode.
But like, what part do you consider is that?
It was
like
just,
anything past the second half is technically the ending.
If that's the case, when like the part where they were talking about like I recommend the first years and all that, they're doing the shopping and all that.
Yeah.
That
was like 2 minutes.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
The episode felt short for me. I don't know why, but it felt like very, very short. And the sense of like normalcy at the end, I'm not with that. I want like a cliffhanger or like some dark ending, some bottom to it.
It definitely didn't feel like a season finale. It felt like like the end of an episode, and we're gonna get another episode next week.
Yeah.
But the thing about Jujutsu Kaisen is, it is almost exact to the manga. So they're not really deviating at all. And because mangas don't have season finale, like cliffhangers and shit, that's why this doesn't have that.
Okay.
Yeah, like even the scenes from the show are directly, like damn near screen grabs of a manga and then colored in.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw a side-by-side, like TikTok, where they were putting like scenes of the manga or scenes of the show versus panels of the manga, and they were like literally the exact same picture except in color and like drawn a little better.
I do really like I like the fact that it wasn't like a normal season ender. It didn't really give you the anxiety of not knowing what's coming next. All we know is they're going on a mission. Like, you know that the next part is going to start with them going on a mission with Goju. And this is the first time you've seen them go on a mission with Goju all together, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So it's going to be the first time all four of them are going to be together. So now you get to see a whole nother dynamic. And that's something I'm waiting on. Instead of like, damn, that nigga, instead of the episode starting with, we're at the mall shopping, Goju calls us on a mission, we go fight those two niggas from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. I feel like the way they structured it, like we start with the fight and then it ends on some normal shit.
I like the way that this season finale was, because a lot of season finales at the end, you're like, it leaves you like anxious and
worry.
Like you're thinking about the whole thing. Like the season finale of My Hero, season 4, you're sitting there like, damn, okay, when's the next blah blah blah. Like now, like we're cool. Like we can chill. Why? Obviously, we're excited for the next season.
That's what I compare. That's kind of what I compare this season finale to. It was like it gave you everything you wanted, and then it left you with, hey, I'm excited to see what's next.
Now that season finale of My Hero, I'm like, yo, they gotta hurry up. Like,
but I'm cool. I want them to hurry up on this.
No, I do too, but it's not the anxiety, which I think is cool. That's why I like.
It didn't give me like, I'm not sitting there like, fuck, nigga. Like I need some more. Like I'm not sitting there scratching my neck for more.
They wrapped it up well. Yeah.
Yeah, they wrapped it up. They left me like wanting more, but I don't need it today.
I don't disagree, but the way I see it is, the more anxiety built up, the more excited I am to watch it.
No, for sure.
And
but you're still gonna be hyped. Let's talk about the fight then.
I'm not as hyped.
So were you hyped watching the fight?
The fight was pretty good.
That fight was crazy.
Yeah. What's her name?
Kugisaki.
Yeah, she's cooler now.
So she grew on you, because that's what I wanted to ask you. If you
I've liked Kugisaki the entire time.
Have you peeped my TikTok comment section on your post where you said you didn't like her?
I didn't.
You got probably like 7 to 10 people calling you misogynist.
But why?
They said that Kugisaki isn't naggy and annoying, and you're placing your misogyny onto her.
I feel like that the evidence is in the episodes, though. Like the way she just hit him when he dropped the.
Yeah, like that is annoying. Like yeah. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I think. Yeah, I don't agree with the comment section on that one.
Yeah, no, I don't think Vermilly is a misogynist. I defended you a couple times in the comment section. A couple of people made some valid points, but the ones who didn't, I defended you. Okay. But yeah, I like her a lot more. I'm gonna be honest, slightly confused about her technique.
Yeah, me too.
I don't understand. So I don't know if maybe I was tweaking, but some of those words were going by kind of fast, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I was dumb. Yeah. I thought I was really like shocked, and I was like, "Yo, am I reading slow?"
That's what I was sitting here.
The subtitles were like,
"Yeah,"
and I was like, "Yo, wait!" I was like, I didn't even finish. I was like, I didn't even get to the second part. I'm like, oh,
it threw me off because I was like, am I tired? I was like, because I feel fine, but I was like, am I reading slow? Am I sleepy? Some of those subtitles were going by kind of fast.
Yeah, they were just snapping by.
Yeah,
but I'm kind of used to like using the Sharingan.
But that's faster than normal. I was sitting here.
But the Sharingan generally just, it takes the sentence and then I hear it as they're talking. like I hear it through my own head as they're talking.
I just wasn't ready for that. But so I was slightly confused on her technique. I think I got the main gist of it, but It was slightly confusing.
What you're talking about, like the link thing? Where
Yeah.
I can.
I think she used
that.
use her own body as the doll, and she has to have something like she has to have more of you to do like something like that.
To do the link in the she has to use blood for the link, or not just blood, but something from the person, so like blood or hair or whatever, to create the link. But what I was confused about, what was the hairpin when she snapped in?
Well, she had lodged that in him at one point, and I guess she just detonated it with using a new ability. She just detonated it.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it expanded in size at first.
Did it not?
No.
I thought it just blew up.
I thought it blew up because it wasn't there afterwards.
Oh, it looked like it got bigger.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
We might be right. We might be wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But first off, when Itadori was dodging the Wing King,
That's crazy.
that animation was nuts.
Yeah.
When he was on the side of the cliff, like hitting the footwork, dodging that shit. And their sync was crazy. Him and Kugisaki, where they
didn't even have to like discuss it. They just swapped spots.
Yeah,
He was like, after like I beat his ass, so like you could scrape him now. I have to fight this nigga. Like I know you're not in the position to fight. So like they instantly just swapped it. I thought that was sick.
And did they both do a Black Flash?
I think so.
It seemed like they both did a Black Flash at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were on the same
Yeah,
page.
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
guess.
you didn't.
I saw it. I could make sense of it.
I thought they both used it.
That's what it seemed like to me.
Yeah, because like I don't think her normal nail would have knocked him back like that.
Yeah.
Especially if he was supposed to be somebody dangerous.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
Yeah.
I just feel like the normal nail wouldn't have done some shit like that. And the normal nail didn't even do no shit like that. When
right.
When he got hit with a normal nail, he was just kind of chilling. And
Yeah.
then she blew that bitch up.
Yeah, I think she Black Flashed him. That shit was raw.
Yeah, it was a double black flash.
I was kind of mad we didn't see any Megumi in this episode. I know last episode was his whole thing, kind of to
Yeah.
himself, but I would have liked to see him a little more.
Yeah,
We got
I
a
think.
little bit.
Not really.
But the way they're giving out the missions, though, I feel like they're piecing it out kind of like One Piece. They're like slower.
One Piece?
They're slower in the way the episodes are coming.
Nah, my G.
No. One Piece is slow.
Chill out.
No, but I'm saying like
Up to a certain point, yeah.
As far as I've seen it, slow.
Yes,
and I'm
as
only on
far as
episode
you've
like
seen.
150.
yeah, but I'm saying like when they're doing like I feel like they're not putting as many chapters in episodes. They're actually like, if anything, getting in more detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Which is working well. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like this style of doing anime way better.
And I like that they're getting acknowledgement for their skill,
Yeah.
which is cool. I think that's dope.
Getting like everybody saying they should go up.
Yeah, everybody's saying, hey, these niggas dope as fuck. Like, these niggas are different. We gotta boost them up so niggas know what the fuck is good.
Yeah.
Because being a first grade, Nanami is a first grade.
I find that weird.
They the same. I mean, he did more Black Flag. They're more dangerous than Nanami.
Really?
I think Itadori
They're on the same
is
level?
more. I think Itadori is more dangerous than Nanami now.
Yeah.
I think he's more dangerous than Nanami. I think
Maybe
Megumi might be right below him. Like,
I got
like,
Megumi is more dangerous.
You really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if he would be more. Man, overtime, that shit.
Yeah, we haven't really seen the extent.
Yeah, like I don't even know. He just wiped that one nigga though. He wiped.
Oh no, he went crazy.
Yeah, so I'm like, yo, that nigga might be OD.
He definitely went nuts. I don't know. I just feel like that
I don't think
Chimera Garden. What was it called? The Black.
Shadow Chimera Garden.
Yeah, come on now.
That's too good.
Yeah.
No, that is OD.
Yeah.
Upon retrospect, yeah.
That Chimera Shadow Garden is a little different.
Yeah, but we haven't seen his domain if he has one.
He probably has one.
Yeah. No, wait. Didn't he say he couldn't? I think he said he didn't have one.
I don't remember him saying he didn't have one.
I thought he said that once he got put into what's the
You can't.
what's the
He said
Shigaraki?
he couldn't open his domain when he was in somebody else's domain. His domain was overpowering his. or
maybe
some
that's
shit
what
like
it was.
that.
Because I remember he definitely said like he couldn't do it, but there must have been I guess there was a reason why.
Yeah, he was inside somebody else's
word.
domain.
Okay,
if
that makes sense.
If that's correct.
Yeah, I don't fully remember, but I thought I
And
remembered.
then Itadori breaks in through the roof.
Yeah.
One thing I don't remember at all was when Itadori was getting attacked and poisoned. All of a sudden, he's like immune to poison. When did they say that?
Because Sukuna
is the king of curses and the king of poison.
But I feel like they just added the king of poison like for that scene. Like I don't remember.
No,
them
they
ever
said
saying
that. You remember the one dude? He with the jellyfish. The main thing was the poison of the jellyfish, and it stabbed Itadori, and he was like, "Nah, nigga, I'm cool."
Interesting.
So he's just.
You don't remember when the
impervious to
jellyfish
poison.
stabbed him,
I remember the jellyfish, but I don't remember.
and he was
them.
cool from it.
Yeah, he was cool from it.
Yeah, because poison doesn't affect him.
Yeah, poison doesn't affect. He's just feeling excruciating pain, but.
And I also fuck with how she just had faith in him on that shit. Like she was like, "He'll be good." Because he's going to power through it. They all just fuck with each other. They're the dopest team to me. Out of all the teams I've seen in anime,
and he also
they're the
believes
dopest
in
team.
her.
Yeah.
And I also like...
Because
she's actually like... I like her as a character.
Me too.
Like,
Millie's wildin'.
Yeah, I do think you're wildin' for not... Like,
She's cooler now. Like
no,
I like her now.
I just think she was just cool the entire time.
And they got good-ass
She's really
chemistry.
about her shit. It's not like she's Sakura. Sakura was just there and niggas was like... No, she's valid. She wasn't that valid.
But they didn't even fuck with Sakura on a personal level. Even part 1 Naruto and Sasuke were homies, and then Sakura was kind of like, eh. And then Shippuden, Naruto and Sakura were kind of like, eh. And then when they all pieced up again, all of them, Naruto and Sasuke were cool, and Sakura was kind of like, eh. And even now in Boruto, it's just like, eh.
Yeah, they're not really friends.
So one thing I want to kind of like get away from is like her being a female and having the character archetype that I don't like, which is the annoying, loud, like brash character. That her being a female has nothing to do with that. Like I hate a whole bunch of annoying, loud characters of that vein. Let me think of some.
I was about to say, give me a couple examples.
The boar dude from Demon Slayer.
I hate that guy.
Yeah, I mean it's not.
Yeah, that
it's
guy
not
is
uncommon to hate
guy.
people like
yeah,
that.
that guy's annoying.
Yeah.
He gets cooler as you watch the show a
No,
little bit
I've
more.
never liked him.
He's just ass.
Asta hated Asta.
There's no reason to hate Austin.
Hated Asta.
No,
Watching
stop
the
talking.
show when it
You already
first
blew
started.
You already blew it.
You
He already blew it.
You can't say that
Yeah.
Asta wasn't screaming
Nope.
every 5 seconds.
Didn't make me mad.
So?
But that's the
So?
character archetype
So
that I don't
did
like.
Naruto. Naruto screamed the entire time.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Nobody
not a
doesn't
fan
even
of Naruto.
scream. She doesn't even scream.
Well, she's always like yelling or upset about something. It's not necessarily.
She's not even always yelling or upset. She was upset because a nigga dropped her scarf.
Okay.
That white Dior scarf, nigga.
But-
if I dropped your white Dior scarf, would you be mad?
I'd be
I thought it was a
pressed.
shirt.
I'd be heated.
I thought it was a shirt.
The one he dropped looked like a scarf to me.
Oh, I thought it was a shirt that hit the ground. She was like, "Are you gonna pay for it?" She was already on his neck.
See?
I'm like,
See?
You would
carry
be
your
too.
stuff,
Yeah, but she's
but carry your stuff.
she's that
then.
way 9 times out of 10.
He was like, "This one bag is mine. Everything else is not me." And then she's sitting there. She was like, "If you drop one thing, we gonna have a problem." That bitch hit the ground.
He the strongest.
She boom.
He the strongest nigga.
Yeah, I guess. But
But
still.
the strongest nigga doesn't. If you're carrying in groceries, nigga, the
strongest nigga carried
your
the most
older
groceries.
brother didn't just carry all the damn groceries and you stood
My
there.
older brother
You
didn't carry into the damn groceries because I'm not the older brother. I mean, I don't have an
You
older
didn't
brother.
carry all the damn groceries.
I definitely
alone.
carried the most.
Yeah, you carried the most. You didn't carry them alone.
Yeah.
Dude, he was carrying the bitches alone. Nobody else was carrying.
Because I wasn't
anything.
that much stronger.
Oh, I'm
Itadori
not
can
hearing
lift
that
buildings,
shit.
nigga. Nigga be throwing cars and shit.
So,
yeah.
so
No, he was running at
So,
light
she
speed.
could carry
that nigga
a
took
pair
the
of
fuck
shoes.
off. Yeah, no. Yeah.
she could take some of them bags.
Yeah, she's cool.
Nah, that-
Same way Megumi could have took some of the bags. That nigga didn't. He didn't care.
Nah, he don't give no fuck about nobody.
He's like, bro, I'm
Right,
not
he
touching
gives
the
a fuck
bags.
about them too. So who's y'all favorite team in anime? Who y'all got? Because I'm giving it to them. Keep it a stack.
Do we
I'm giving it
count-
to Team Goju.
Do we count Team York New? Do we count that?
Team York knew.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Everybody they were all teamed up. It was
That's not a-
Leorio, all of them. That was a team. That was a team of niggas trying to get to Greed Island.
I mean, if you want to count the main cast, like
They're a team.
if you count
Yeah, I
Leorio, Kurapika, Gon, and Killua, I guess.
That's a gas team.
I guess
that's a gas team.
I guess
that's gas.
They don't really spend too much time.
They're not really
all of the Hunter exam. They didn't team up for all of the Hunter exam.
Not even
the
all
Hunter
of it.
exam,
It was just like 12.
Then they
like
what do you mean 12?
I'm saying the Hunter exam was like 12 episodes.
They teamed up for the entire time.
But they weren't even teamed up the entire time.
That's half of their series.
They were teamed up for like...
and then the whole York New arc.
They weren't really teamed up for the
nigga,
they were teamed up for that.
Not really.
Yeah, they were pretty teamed.
It was a collective of like, what, 15, 20 niggas.
15, 20 niggas, what are you talking about?
For the York New group. There was a lot of motherfuckers who were with them. There was the one gopher-looking girl. There was a lot
one that could hear people's hearts beats. Yeah, but that was
a whole squad effort.
Yeah. That doesn't
does that make
it less of a team?
When were all four of them even together at all in the York New arc?
Yeah.
When were all four of them together?
When they traded Crollo.
Yeah, when they traded Crollo.
The entire time they were doing the thing with Crollo, that was their plan.
But they weren't even all together. Kurapika had Crollo.
No, they had a plan though. They got Crollo because they sacrificed themselves.
Yeah,
they turned off the light,
but
stole Crollo and left Gon and Killua.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm calling them a team.
Oh my god, they're a team. They're a fucking team.
I mean, that can be your answer. I just don't agree.
They're a team.
I just don't agree.
I don't know. That's hard to think of.
Probably. Nah, Goku and Vegeta ain't no team.
They're not a team.
Yeah, they ain't no team.
They're not a team. They're either fused or fighting alone.
Who else?
That's essentially
what about the Straw Hat Pirates?
No. They don't act like a team all the time.
They act like a team, what I've seen. From what I've seen, they're a pretty good team.
Who's the latest member?
Chopper.
Oh, yeah, you got... Yeah.
No, I guess they don't act like a team, then. Huh.
Yeah, they split up and do a lot of individual...
Everything I've seen, they have split up and done a lot of individual, but they do spend a lot of time together.
Yeah, I mean, on the ship, like, before they start arcs or, like... At the end of arcs, they spend
But during the arcs, they do split up a lot now that I'm thinking about it.
There's only like a few arcs, and there's a whole string of arcs where it's just Luffy. Like doing Luffy stuff.
That's annoying.
No, it's not annoying.
Oh, it's not?
It's not annoying.
Cool. Because I like Sanji. I like to see what Sanji's doing.
Oh, Sanji. Yeah, Sanji's cool.
It's either between part 5... Part 5, that team.
The Part 5 team, yeah.
The Part 5 team is OD.
Yeah.
Them niggas was OD. They did not give a fuck about who they were fighting. Nigga, that was teamwork.
Okay.
Like, if we're gonna kill a nigga, like, we gotta do it together.
I got Part 5 team. I got Mugen, Gin.
I gotta watch that show.
And I forgot her name. Fuck. I feel bad.
Look at you, always forgetting the women. Misogynist.
Relax.
Wait. What show?
Samurai Champloo.
Oh. Yeah.
I gotta watch that shit.
And Ash, Brock, and Misty. Yeah, Ash, Brock, and Misty might take it.
That's a goated team.
That's a good team.
That's a goated team.
You can't beat that.
Yeah. But you forgetting Pikachu too, though.
Pikachu, yeah. He's a part of the team.
And at that point, who was Brock's Pokemon?
He rocked the
that wasn't
Geodude
Lotad yet, right?
A little. Nah, I think it was Geodude.
Was it Geodude?
Yeah, because then he went to the Onyx later or something like that.
Nah, Geodude wasn't his first.
I'm pretty sure Geodude is his first.
Look up Brock's first Pokemon. Or first, like, main. Was it Geodude? I feel like that was... Even though I know Geodude's a Gen 1, I feel like... Brock.
Brock's first Pokemon, whatever you want to say.
Nigga, Brock's first Pokemon.
BROCK.
This nigga, man. Nah, man. Is it Geodude? Steelix. What? That's just not true.
That's not true.
It's just not true at all. It's
No.
not true.
It's not true.
It's not
that
true.
can't be true.
That's a poor source.
I know that's not true.
Yeah,
because how would it be Steelix if Steelix is the evolution of Onyx?
Well, I mean, he could have got it. Was
No.
it Steelix? It wasn't
Steelix
Steelix.
isn't a rock type. He's the rock type gym leader.
It's not a
Well,
rock type.
Onyx is a rock type.
Yeah.
Onyx is.
So it would have to be
So he coulda
Onyx.
got an Onyx
So
in there.
either way, it would be
It
incorrect.
says right there. Wait. As gym tradition
Wait,
dictated,
click the
Brock's
first one.
first Pokemon, Onyx and Geodude.
Who was Brock's
were rock types.
main Pokemon?
Oh, Onyx and Geodude, I guess. Wait, when did he get Lotad?
He didn't. He never got a Lotad.
He definitely Lotad was walking around with him.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, Lotad was the nigga. Oh no, that wasn't Lotad. That was bluish purple, orange cheeks, toxic.
Toxicroak? Krogunk?
Krogunk. No. Yeah, Krogunk. I think
that's probably like Gen 4.
I know. I was just wondering when. Okay. All right.
Krogunk is lit. I evolved my Krogunk this week.
Misty had Psyduck. Psyduck was cool.
Togepi
too.
Yeah. Togepi was whack as fuck at first.
Yeah.
Everybody hated Togepi. And then Togepi actually ended up being cool as hell. So, yeah. Good shit. Good memories. But yeah, this Jujutsu Kaisen finale was fire. I'm kind of sad.
8 out of 10.
I'm giving it a 9.
I give it a 7 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
I am sad that this is the last one, man.
I'm sad it is out of season.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait a little bit.
You swap it out for a little bit of My Hero.
No, yeah, we'll definitely swap it out for My Hero.
Yeah.
So, I'm sad that Jujutsu is being swapped out. Are you sad that Promised Neverland is being swapped out?
I'm not sad. I think it's about time. I've been actually waiting for this moment.
I have too.
Such a bad show.
What did you think about the finale?
So, beside the humor that I felt while watching it.
So, I had a great time watching
I
this
did
episode.
too. I did too.
Because it was hilarious. Once I stopped watching the show for when are they going to save it and started watching it for let's see how crazy they'll get.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was funny. Because I tried. I tried really hard to come up with the reason of why Peter Rattery just decide to just spill his heart. No, I get to kill himself. Yeah. What made him just spill his life story out? Like, no one asked.
Yeah.
She was literally like, we can go to the new world together. And he said, well, back in the old days, my brother. And I was like, what are you talking about, nigga? Where did this come from?
Yeah.
Nigga just got to talk about his story, and it was kind of weird that his brother was Minerva.
I kind of found that pretty cool. Like, there's a part of the family bloodline that still wants to redeem themselves.
I thought it was cool, but I don't know. It felt kind of
rushed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess everything feels rushed, so I can't really complain. But yeah, no, it was rushed.
Yeah. They packed like 8 years into that the second half of the episode. No, the last 5 minutes they packed like
the last 5 minutes was
9
literally
years.
10 years worth of content, which was crazy. That shit was wild. They were showing us new monsters and magic and shit.
You saw the one dragon thing?
That big ass dragon, and then that huge like magic village that was like glowing and shit.
What the hell?
I was watching this shit like, what am I supposed to do with this information?
That was crazy. I would have loved to see half of that in action.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah, but that's sad.
Would you have forgiven Isabella?
No, I wouldn't have. No.
Why not? She didn't do nothing wrong, really.
What?
She was just trying to live.
Yeah, but in her trying to live, she sacrificed hundreds of kids.
But can you be mad at her for it?
Yes.
Those kids were going to be sacrificed with or without her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
she gave them a good life in the meantime.
But she participated in it.
What
That's
was she
like the
supposed
House
to do?
Negro situation.
But what was she supposed to do?
Not participate, just
die.
Yeah.
She's supposed to just die.
Or aid the rebellion, which she ended up doing, but not through traditional plot means. Like they forced her into that role.
Oh.
But no, I wouldn't have done that.
But she didn't.
She broke Emma's leg. She tortured the kids.
Because when did she torture any kids?
Emotionally.
She didn't emotionally torture them.
She emotionally tortured Norman and Emma by the time that they figured out the plans. She was reveling in breaking Emma's spirit when she was like sitting under the tree and all that.
But she was doing that for her own good, so she wouldn't try to escape.
She took pleasure.
She did not take pleasure.
She
was sad.
She bragged about.
She was sad.
No, she bragged about that. At the point where she was like on the wall at the end of the first season, yeah, she was sad. But they kind of like twist. I don't like how they did her character.
She really fucked with them. She fucked with those kids. She really loved those children.
But they made it I don't know if she really loved him in the manga, but they forced it. They forced it too much. They forced her feelings. If she just stayed evil or had a little bit more time.
But she was never evil.
She was evil.
She did what she had to.
You got to understand, like, it's you or them. And who are you choosing, Thomas? In that situation, they're either going to slaughter you or you're going to help us. You're going to raise these kids.
And you have the ability to give them the best life possible while you're there where someone else might not.
But she enjoyed...
She could have just
she
whipped
being
the
a
kids
mother.
And fed their brains intense amounts of knowledge and then just thrown them out to the wolves. Like, that would have been it.
So what she's doing instead is she's breaking legs and she's willingly...
But what was she supposed to do?
Let them leave?
So what?
Isn't that what she wants? For them to be free, ultimately?
No,
for them to
because
have their best interests?
Because her thinking was, y'all aren't going to make it out there. All you're going to get is suffering.
You're going to go out there and
have
die.
a good life while you can.
You're going to go out there and die, and I will be reprimanded for it. Or you can die in here. And
it was like you're going to go out and die after suffering, or you can just live here and be happy until you die.
But does that make sense?
Either way, you're going to die. So you can be happy and die, or be sad and die.
But
and she was trying to make them happy and die.
That's not what the equation boils down to. The equation boils down to, do you want to be free and die, or do you want to be a slave and die?
But from
They're not
her,
slaves.
mindset,
what did they have
that
to
was
do?
impossible. Because you were going to die.
But
I
if
don't
you
even
die,
think
you die free.
I don't even think they're slaves. At that,
They're
they're not.
slaves.
How,
They were
how
100%
is he
slaves.
slaves?
They were 100%.
Because they're just being farmed and used.
They're not. They're just cattle. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not slaves. They're cattle. They were lambs to the slaughter. That is it.
Okay, yeah.
So they were never forced to do any work. They were just like, hey, get smart.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna eat you.
Well, they were forced to get smart. Technically,
They weren't forced to get smart.
Yeah.
You're either smart or you're not. Norman wasn't forced to gain the level of intelligence he had. He kind of just got smart. That is what they want. They try and beat it into your head, and if you're dumb and naturally just dumb, they give you out when you're 6.
So
they just get rid of them.
Yeah.
Would you guys honestly rather be stuck on the farm for 5 years and then get shipped out, or try your luck as a free man in the wild?
But that's not what the question is.
But would you?
I would rather try my luck.
I would rather try my luck.
But that's not what
100%.
the question is.
Okay.
If the question is, if you care about me as a friend, and in your mind the options are either be happy and die, or suffer and then die, as a homie, you would do what you can to make sure that someone's happy and then die.
That wouldn't bring them happiness. Leaving them trapped in the cage, knowing that there's freedom on the outside and they're still stuck in the inside without the opportunity to try, that wouldn't give them happiness.
But what
they were miserable.
But you're looking at it from a viewer
Those
standpoint.
kids weren't miserable.
You're looking from a viewer standpoint of knowing they can make it on the outside, all that.
No.
In Isabella's mind, it's impossible because Isabella was the best of the best and she couldn't do it. No one has ever done it. It is impossible from Isabella's perspective.
But think about it from just a regular human being's perspective.
But Isabella isn't a regular human being.
She's someone who's tried to get away. She is someone who's not like, and in a way, like, it's just so weird because I understand what you're saying. Like, she didn't give them the chance to be free, but at the same time, you're watching it as like someone who knows how it went.
You're not looking at it from her standpoint.
From her standpoint, she's just inside the walls like, yo, there's a bunch of demons out there. The second they get out, they're getting eaten.
Actually, fuck all that.
That's fine.
Well, actually, fuck all that.
How is that fine?
Wait,
Because
but
she's-
fuck all of that. What was the saddest moment in Isabella's life?
I don't remember.
When she was standing on top of that wall and she looked across and realized there is no escape. And then she didn't even know they had been on top of the wall yet. She was trying to stop them from going through the worst thing she ever went through.
No, I mean,
She was trying to avoid that. Because in her mind, they weren't even going to try. Once they saw the shit, they were going to see the shit and it's cooked. Because how the fuck are you going to get over that gorge?
But what ended up happening? They saw it and then they reassessed.
But
from
it's
that
not
point.
what's going to end up happening. She doesn't know that.
It doesn't matter what she thinks. It matters
It
if
does
she gives them
matter
the
what
choice.
she thinks of whether she's evil or not.
What do you mean?
And you
If
got to
give them-
also think from
Okay.
her perspective, she's watching it as someone who's tried and failed versus and a bunch of children. It's a bunch of fucking children. You're like, you're going to see that shit, and only 3 of them really know what's going on in the beginning. And they don't have a fucking clue what they're doing either. So it's really like, are you going to let your friend wing it, or are you going to save them, make sure you have a great time? None of those kids were having a bad time. Nobody really knew they were enslaved or even cattle.
Until they were told, then they all had a bad time.
They were told they did some shit they weren't supposed to do in the first place. They ran up to the gate, saw what happened to the little girl, and then brought the information back. The only one who knew the whole time is Ray. Is Ray evil? Ray knew the entire time.
Up to a certain point, he was. Ray was evil up to a certain point, yes.
How?
Because he's withholding information from people who are actively trying to
protect them.
No,
Yeah,
he was in it for
protect them.
himself. He was in it for himself.
He was in it for them. He was going to kill himself so that way they could live.
No, he was going to kill himself out of spite for the demons.
But he also wanted them to live. His only goal was for them to live. He never even wanted himself to live. He just wanted them to live.
He didn't want anybody else. And the only reason, like, all the kids are out is because of, I forget her name, Emma. Emma's the only reason most of the kids are alive. Norman would have left without them damn kids, and so would have Ray. They would have left. All 3 of them could have left together, and they would have been in the forest alone. All them damn kids to the slaughter.
So what's the main crux of the argument here? Isabella isn't evil
Is she
because yes, she's evil.
I disagree.
I think she's just like, she's benign.
She should have,
Somebody would have done her job if she didn't do it.
But you're evil when you remove the choice from people who are actively
That doesn't make you
seeking the
evil.
option. That's
It makes you evil when you do something to somebody maliciously.
That's malicious.
The only thing she did malicious.
You have to be
was, like,
malicious to be evil.
That's malicious.
You have to be malicious to be evil.
And what she did was malicious.
She did not do anything malicious.
Yeah.
She did everything.
Withholding the truth from
That's not
somebody.
malicious.
That's malicious. From somebody who's
If her
seeking the
intent
truth.
wasn't she
That's
was
malicious.
doing her best to save them. But okay, how about this? If I look you in your eyes and say, "Hey, Vermilly, I think the best thing for me right now is to shoot myself in the head and just end it all."
Okay.
I think that's the best thing to do. You, thinking that that's not the best thing to do, would try to stop me.
That depends.
On what, nigga? If I said the best thing for me right now is to just cut my body to ribbons, just gonna cut myself to ribbons.
Well, you're not looking for any greater truth. You're not there. That's the end.
I want to know what happens after life.
But
That it's
If
still-
I
if
think-
that's the case, then sure.
Yeah, I
But
can wait.
if I think
can
that
wait.
that's what's best for me, and you're thinking no, it's not, you're going to stop that.
Okay, but you see, the issue here is that you're forgetting that they're going to die at a certain point, regardless. So
you're
if you
going
just
to
give
die
them the
anyway.
option to, they don't have the option to pick.
But she was doing her best to do what, because they're 12-year-olds, Vermilly. Guess what? I know 12-year-olds who think the best thing for them right now is to eat a whole fucking bag of candy. But the parent's job
12-year-old.
is to go, hey, not the greatest idea.
And you see,
That's what their job is.
but
As a kid,
reapply
do you know,
that.
I wanted to eat ice cream every fucking night. And my parents went,
that's
No.
a bad idea. That's a bad idea.
Okay, but that really has nothing to do with these terms. These terms are life and death here: freedom or slavery.
but no, it's what the parent thinks is the best thing to do. You're not evil if you do what you feel is best. If you are doing what's right, you're not evil.
No, she's withholding freedom from them. Your parents withholding candy from you is just saving you from.
Nigga, if I wanted to go to the park and my mom said no, it's midnight. She's
she's
trying to do what she thinks is best for me.
yeah, but you're not gonna die
Says who?
in 5 years if you don't go to the park right now.
Who says who? You don't know any of that.
But-
It's all within what your knowledge is.
What do you mean your mom doesn't know? Your mom obviously knows that.
Okay, but here's the difference. You're going off of yourself from all the knowledge that you have in your mind. We can
Right.
only look at this from Isabella's perspective.
Right.
Yeah. No, all right.
Right.
So they get
So
out.
she's-
So they get out and then die. Then
And they're sad the
that's
entire
fine.
time struggling. She watched them struggle the whole time, and it was killing her.
What does that have to do with her?
She doesn't want to see them struggle.
That's their choice. That's their choice, not your choice, not Isabella's choice.
It's your job as an adult or any person to do what you feel is best for people that you care about.
Yeah, give them the choice. Give them the option, especially.
Or then we could have just slaughtered them when they were babies. Like it just doesn't make sense.
But they don't have any say in that. They should then. They should.
All right, well, I don't think you're understanding the argument.
I don't think you're understanding the argument. Or if you have a certain amount of time to live and you're just going to die, why not risk it all? She knows that.
No, she knows that they're going to go through hell.
So? They're going to die anyway. She knows that.
Yes, but
She doesn't want them to go through hell.
happy.
She doesn't want them to go through hell.
They
die
want to
happy.
go through hell.
They think that they want to go through hell.
Does she want them to be happy or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
So if she wants them to be happy, she would give them the option because that's what they truly want.
She was giving them the option to be happy. The option that they want to choose isn't going to make them happy. If I think that eating ice cream every single night, I think that's going to make me happy as a child. But my parents know it's not.
But you're not.
It's not going to make them happy.
But you're not going to die as a result of eating ice cream.
But you could.
You could.
Okay, well, let's reapply.
Actually, fuck it.
Let's reapply.
Let's say I'm allergic to sugar. As a little kid, you still want to eat the fucking sugar because I'm a little kid and that's what I think I want. And the parent has more knowledge than the children do. And they're thinking, no, why would I let them do that? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
But there's freedom in still being you're not able to eat
So
sugar.
you just believe that you
You're
should just
gonna
let
be
your kids
alive.
do whatever?
You're going to be alive.
You just let your kids do whatever.
No, that's not at all.
You're not going to you're not going to point your kids in what you think is going to make them happiest?
But listen to this. If you eat sugar or not, if you're allowed to eat cheeseburgers all night, that's not life or death. This is life or death. You're being shipped away to a farm versus, I don't know, being unable to eat pizza for a few years.
But what you're not understanding is it's the same principle.
It's not.
You're not looking at it from a principle perspective.
And you gotta understand
from her eyes.
like,
you're looking at it as a viewer. Yeah, they made it free, and everything ended up working out. But in Isabella's mind, that's not an option. The option is be sad and die, or be happy and die. And they think that they're going to be happy on the sad path, but they're not.
But she knows,
and it only makes her struggle more. Like, if she lets you out and you get out there and you just fucking die, then they just wasted 12 years of resources on that dumbass kid who got outside and then got fucking smoked.
But
like,
not even
that's
from
what
that
made them
perspective.
happy.
But not even from that perspective, because she wasn't even doing it for that perspective. It was to give the kids the best life possible.
If she wants to give them the best future possible, she would let them decide what they want.
But
if
that's
they're
what
faced
you're
with
seeing.
death.
But that's what you're seeing.
But
that's not what she saw.
That's what she saw.
She didn't see that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
your
She saw
argument
it.
only works because they lived. If they died, then she's the person who was trying to save them. She was just trying to give you the best life possible. That's it. Like, the best life possible was 100% inside that farm. The only way you beat it is if you meet a bunch of people along the way who are going to fucking help you. That's not normal. Any other story, let's take it to Naruto. Let's take it to Naruto. Naruto says, "Fuck it, I'm leaving the village." The Hokage is gonna be like, "Nigga, you should stay here. The Akatsuki are looking for you. These niggas are looking for you. They're going to kill you to get what they want."
The Hokage is going to say you should stay here. The Hokage is not going to make you stay here.
Yes, he would.
And
They
you're not
sent
gonna die.
Chunin out to go get fucking Sasuke. What are you talking about? They
Nigga.
tried to stop him from leaving.
But they're not going to.
Was Tsunade evil? Is Tsunade a villain now?
No.
Is Tsunade a villain?
Let's not jump.
Actually, no.
Let's not
Fuck
jump all
that.
over
Is
the place.
Naruto
Fuck
a
all that.
villain?
Is Naruto a villain?
Let's
He
not
was
jump
on
all
the
over
actual
Is Naruto a
mission.
villain?
Naruto doesn't have to do anything, and he's not set up with a
No, I'm
time
saying, is
constraint that's
Naruto a
gonna kill
villain
him.
for trying to stop Sasuke for doing what Sasuke thought was the best thing for him? Is Naruto a villain for doing that?
No.
So how is Isabella a villain for doing the exact same
Because
situation?
Sasuke isn't going to die in 5 years if he stays in the village.
Yes, he's
not going to die. How's he going to die if he stays in the
if he
village?
leaves the village and then goes fights Itachi, and Itachi was the person that he thought Itachi was, that nigga smokes him.
But
that nigga smokes
Itachi
him.
isn't hunting Sasuke. Itachi's not going to come in 5 years and kill Sasuke. Sasuke's gonna be just fine.
Sasuke's leaving
What are you talking about?
Sasuke's
Itachi
gonna be
literally
fine.
said, "Get stronger, so I can come and kill you later." That's what he told him as a child.
Okay, but that doesn't warrant him leaving the village in 5 years. He has time. He could live his whole
doesn't
life in
have
the village,
time.
get strong, and then seek out Itachi.
Itachi literally said, "Hey, nigga, get stronger, because I'm going to come back and kill you." What are you talking about?
Okay,
So
well, first of all, show me that. Second of all, that doesn't give him a time constraint.
You don't remember when he's
That doesn't
standing
give him a
there
time
over
constraint.
his parents' dead body and says, he was like, get strong, and when you have these eyes, we're going to fight. Like
That's what I remember. I don't remember Itachi saying, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to
He
come back
killed
and kill
everyone
you.
else. What are you talking about?
But he didn't.
So what else
Wait,
do you assume?
So why,
so we
why
can
is
hug it
Sasuke
out?
still alive?
So we can hug it
Why
out?
is Sasuke
No,
still
nigga.
alive?
Because
Sasuke's alive for a reason, correct? So he's going to stay alive for a reason, correct? He's not going to come back and hunt him down.
Why
like
are the
that.
kids alive? They're alive for a reason.
What are you talking about, the kids? Which
They,
show are
they
you
didn't
talking
want
about?
to. They didn't.
Promise
want
Neverland.
What do you mean?
The kids
why?
are alive for a reason.
Either way,
Everybody-
this
of course.
argument is
No,
not
no,
like
no, no.
sound. It's
Itachi-
not
Yeah,
sound.
it doesn't make
It's
any
not
sense.
a sound argument
In what way?
because you're in certain areas you don't believe it's correct, and other areas you do. Like
You're
it
either
just
gonna-
doesn't make sense.
But you're either going to die or you're going to live in certain circumstances.
Yes, or then you can suffer and then die, or you could live a nice life.
But you're
and then
not-
die,
You're not suffering if you
and you
chose
die
that.
instantly.
If you
die
wanted it-
instantly, no pain. You just dead. That's it.
Yeah.
No pain, no suffering. Dead. That's
Yeah.
it. Lights out.
And she offered Emma to be a mother too.
That's free cheese.
Yeah.
Oh.
Free cheese. You just make sure they're smart, healthy, happy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my
Then
G.
they die.
You're just wrong on this one.
But that doesn't
we
make
can
sense.
just agree to disagree.
Yeah, like,
you're
I-
100% wrong on this one, my G.
I don't
sorry.
agree.
You're
I
going
don't.
to agree to disagree, then I'm 100% wrong.
You are wrong. What are you talking
Okay.
about? And you disagree. You don't think you're wrong. Well,
Okay.
that's agreeing to disagree.
Yeah, you're 100% wrong.
Yeah, well, feel that way.
Okay.
We had our AOT discussion, so we don't need to get super in depth on it on here. We got a
Hey.
whole,
They ended too, right?
No, I think we got one more.
Oh.
I think we got one more Attack on Titan. I think. I'm not positive. It was good. It was good.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm forgetting what happened.
Yeah, we're not gonna go super in depth on it because we have a video on our YouTube and y'all have probably listened to it already. But it was good. I fuck with Zeke. I didn't fuck with him before, but
Zeke is cool.
I fuck with him now.
Zeke is cool.
I still think he's wrong, but I understand his motives and I get it. I get it.
Is he, nah.
Is he evil?
No, yeah.
Zeke isn't evil
Why?
because of his motives, his intentions.
Zeke is evil.
His intentions are to save everybody.
No, I don't believe Zeke is evil because I said in the video he's not evil. But
Same
No.
principle, but we're not
No,
going to argue it. We're
it's
not,
not.
but
It's
we
not.
don't have to argue
Yeah,
it.
okay,
But just
cool.
know it's the same
that
principle.
was a joke. That was a joke.
Oh, okay. So you do
Yeah.
think he's evil.
Wait, what?
So you do think Zeke is evil.
No.
So then what the fuck are you talking about? How can you think?
I
I'm
brought
not arguing
it-
with you.
I
I'm
brought
not
it up
arguing.
as
I'm
a
not
joke.
arguing. I'm not arguing.
Don't argue. I just brought it up as a joke.
Okay. Yeah, pretty interesting. I'm excited to see where this goes. One more episode left. Hopefully we get something good. Hopefully nigga turns into the Warhammer maybe.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Like ever? Or
No.
in this next episode.
Or not in the next episode. No.
I don't know. Maybe. You never know.
Where was Aaron at the end of the last episode?
He dipped off trying to find Zeke. I think he's going to meet Zeke in Shiganshia.
Shiganshia?
Shiganshia?
Who?
In the original place where they built the wall. Where he
Oh,
hardened.
yeah.
That's Shiganshia, right?
I don't remember.
I think it's Shiganshia. But yeah, that's where they're going.
Okay.
I'm excited. We'll see. We'll see where this leads.
Yeah.
I'm hyped though. Dr. Stone, you watch any more?
I forget where I am. I think I'm on the last episode of the season.
Oh, so you watched a decent amount. What was the last thing you saw them build?
What, they were making something out of some water. No. It was acid. They were making something out of acid.
Vic, you put your phone away.
I forgot what it was. What was it?
The last thing you watched was with me?
Yeah, I think so.
Nigga, you nowhere near the end of the season then.
That's the end of the season.
No.
That's like episode 14 out of 15 or something.
I don't think that's right.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit you haven't seen yet.
But that's in the second season.
Nah, because I can think of a couple things that they made that you haven't seen.
In the first season.
I believe so.
The gas mask and everything.
Yeah, I think you're forgetting something. Or not forgetting. I think you got a couple episodes left. Was Dr. Stone only 13? No, he saw that already. He saw that, but
Yeah.
there's some more shit that... Wait, you didn't even watch... Nah, nigga. You didn't even watch the tournament.
You're right, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't even watch the tournament.
What episode are you on?
It's 24 episodes, but I'm on episode 14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm sitting here and I'm like, they're training for the tournament.
Yeah, they're
and
training
you didn't
for
see
it, and they like... No, I saw some of the training.
No, I'm saying you didn't see the tournament.
Oh, I didn't see the tournament, no.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you're wilding. Yeah, you still got some more.
I'm wilding?
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, there's a lot more, like 10 episodes, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch that shit.
Yeah.
That shit is a slap. I'm confused where they're going to go from where I am in Dr. Stone. Because the shit just happened. It's confusing. I don't know where they're going to go from here.
I wonder how far they've gotten.
We're halfway through the season, and it felt season finale-ish. So, I don't know where they're going from here.
New problem. Time to solve it.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
New problem.
I'm just confused. I don't know where they're going to go. So,
New problem.
We'll see. You caught up in My Hero.
I'm not caught up, but I saw more.
Why didn't you catch up, nigga?
That's a lot to watch. I'm at basically the beginning. What are you talking
You've
about?
had weeks to catch up, though.
Yeah, I've had weeks to also watch multiple different shows.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Stone.
What was the last thing you saw?
Lemillion lost his quirk. Yeah. He lost
Rip the boy, man.
fucking
Or rip the
goat.
boy's quirk, at least.
but he's still good without it.
Oh, no, he's cold as fuck
Yeah,
without
he
it.
knows how to get around.
He's cold as fuck without it.
Yeah.
So you watch...
He just still got the hands. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
it was
speed.
like, okay, you took one part of me, but like I still got these motherfuckers like
'Cause
a battle.
his quirk wasn't even his main thing.
His
Like, a
agility
lot of
is-
people lean mostly on their quirk, but Lemillion, his real power was his skill.
I don't know. His quirk definitely was like something big that played into his skill.
Nah.
Come on, bro.
His main shit...
That shit, if you remember correctly, like not to bring up earlier arguments, but
He's the villain.
No, he is a villain.
he is the
Go
villain.
ahead. Go.
He's stopping the bad guys from doing what he wants, what they want to do.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Actually,
guess.
hold on.
No,
by
no,
your
no, no,
logic.
no,
Whatever.
we're not doing this.
You're right. Good shit.
If you remember, we had an argument that lasted like it was me, you, and our old roommate Noah.
Uh-huh.
We argued for like 4 hours on a superpower, what superpower we would want to have.
Okay.
And mine was phasing, and that was before you even saw Lemillion. I was like, I want to phase through things because
Okay.
then you're invincible. I was like, that shit is just that's an invincibility. That is, you're not able to be touched, and he can
Lemillion's
choose which
isn't.
parts of him are touched.
But Lemillion's
His power is
his power isn't invincible.
His power is very, very, very helpful to what he does. It is a key piece in the way that he fights as a hero.
But yeah, no, it is. But that's not his main thing because one doesn't he?
It's definitely his main
He can't breathe while he's
Yeah, he can't breathe while he's doing
Yeah.
it. He can't breathe and he can't see depending on what parts of his bodies are phasing.
Yeah. So Lemillion's main things are his combat, his battle sense, because
And his awareness.
that's what because his quirk, it's not like Obito where it just activates somehow.
Yeah.
He has to know and he has to do it voluntarily.
Right.
And he has to actually have skill in hands with it, you know?
Yeah.
So when Lemillion trains, he's not training his quirk, he's training his skill mainly.
Yeah, but he's still like I would say he's like a SWAT team member at that point. He's like SEAL Team 6.
I have no idea where you're going.
No, like he's just like super adept at what he's doing.
No, for sure. I
He's-
just feel like his main thing is his
He can't be a
skill,
hero,
not
though.
his quirk.
I don't think he could
Just
be
like Night Eye. Night Eye, his main thing is his skill,
Yeah.
not his quirk.
I don't
understand those dumb things that he throws. That shit is dumb to me.
His
I think
skill,
they're like weighted balls.
yeah, no, they're like 5 kilograms, and he's just like really strong. Like that's kind of like what they're playing off of.
That nigga think he's Zeke.
I can't understand the reference.
I forgot.
Lack of AOT. I don't. His skill was he built his skills around his quirk though. Like that's why his quirk is so necessary to the way he fights because he does. It's all awareness and like letting things go through him. Like
but he decides when he was block,
fighting
when
without
to
his
dodge.
quirk, he was kind of just getting lit up.
But even still, he was going dummy.
Yeah,
because his
can
skill,
go,
like if
you can
Todoroki
go dummy,
lost
but
his
if you're
quirk,
gonna die at the end of the fight, nigga, it's not worth.
but if Todoroki lost his quirk, it's just over with for him. Because without his quirk, Todoroki is nothing.
Oh yeah, 100%. Bakugo loses a good majority of his power. I think, but most
because
niggas without their
they
quirk
train their quirk.
Most niggas without their quirk are pretty useful. I do think Lemillion's useful without it, but like he's only gonna be useful once. He's Deku. He's Deku. Literally, I'm going to get this one punch off, but at the expense of that whole limb.
No. That's not true. It's because of who he's fighting.
Well, the nigga he's fighting is OD.
Like, if he was fighting anyone else,
any nigga with a quirk is probably gonna smoke him. I can't think
know
of
about
20 niggas who's like
I don't know about
any
that.
nigga with a quirk might smoke him.
Yeah,
Depending on their quirk. Like Anna Voice, he's not smoking him.
He might.
But like
he might.
he better be near a zoo.
Yeah.
That's the only way he's smoking Lemillion.
Lemillion versus like Toga. I got Lemillion.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. She is
She just throws knives and shit.
She's an assassin, nigga. That is big there. How you gonna get away from him? His usual evade technique is stand there. Like,
but that's not what his like. He dodges and like punches. His agility and all that shit is crazy.
I know his agility and shit is crazy, but like, I don't think he's beating Toga.
I think I
don't
got
think
him against Toga.
And Toga's ability isn't like she's another person who's very like not quirk based in her strength.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Lemillion is beating Toga.
Lemillion versus Toga.
I
got Lemillion versus Spinner.
Spinner.
The fake,
the one who didn't he just attract knives?
He didn't even attract knives. He just had a sword of knives. That nigga was a fake Kisame. Fake Kisame.
Yeah.
Walmart brand Kisame.
He probably is beating.
He's
the lizard nigga.
He's the lizard nigga in the evil. He's on the evil, the League of Villains.
Is he in the 4th season at all?
Are they actually villains though?
Wait, what?
Are they actually villains? Like, are they actually evil?
See, this nigga's gonna bring this shit up to the death of him.
Nah.
Until you admit that you were wrong, this nigga's gonna bring it up.
Okay, whatever.
But
I don't remember him though. Is he in the 4th season?
Yeah, he's in the 3rd season. He's not good.
There
a lot of those niggas are just I feel like. The League of Villains kind of got to be together, or some of them niggas got to be together to be cool.
Yeah, well,
because the thing about the League of Villains is they just took anyone in who wanted to be a part of them, and
any like power type quirk though, any quirk where it's really gonna give you like a superhuman ability, that shit's beating Lemillion. Like any nigga with any super, like Toga's ability isn't really like, I wouldn't say superhuman. It's kind of just like chameleon. Like I'm taking something and I'm just looking like it.
It's alright. It has good utility applications.
Yeah, it has.
Sure.
Yeah, like Zoom isn't beating him. Like
who the fuck is Zoom?
What's her name? She's the girl with all the weapons. The one who made Deku's shoes.
Oh, I see what you're
Hatsume.
talking about.
Is that her? Yeah, Hatsume. Her quirk not really helping her with combat. Any combat-based quirk, that nigga's getting flooded. I think
Lemillion, his main, he was able to hold his own there because he doesn't rely solely on his quirk.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas do. A lot of niggas without their quirk, it's kind of cooked for them.
His baseline ability is fantastic.
Yeah, that nigga's like, he's still a ninja.
Yeah.
Like, still, like, what does a ninja mean to overhaul? Not much.
But
that nigga's crazy. But
yeah, the Lemillion shit though wasn't even like the best part that I saw. The best part was Red Riot.
Oh yeah,
I forgot you saw that
I
shit.
told you the fat guy power OD.
Yeah.
That bitch was OD. Yeah.
When he-
I was like, that's a nice ass.
That
power.
wasn't even the best part. Like, Fat Gum went crazy, but just his overall gumption and gutsiness was like...
It was just in the showing of like a quirk where it's like, I don't know. You haven't really seen a quirk like that.
Oh, no, I was talking about Red Riot.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, both of them.
Fat
Both
Gum
of
was
them.
alright, but Red Riot was the star of that to me.
Fat Gum was getting lit the fuck up. Fat Gum was sick. I thought
Nah,
that
but
shit
he was
so
just
sick.
hardened again. Just keep. I was
just
like,
make it hard. Yeah.
I was like, damn,
That was
this
the best
nigga
part.
is really. He's in this to because he had the option
yeah.
to sit down.
Yeah.
Because Fat Gum was like, yo, chill out, nigga. You can't handle this shit. And he could have been like, damn, let me chill. But he was like, nah, nigga, that's not enough. That's not good enough.
Yeah.
I gotta keep going.
Yeah.
That nigga was just hardened again. Skin was breaking, was getting lit
Bleeding.
the fuck up.
And the guy lighting him up like, damn, this nigga's cold.
That guy
I'm fucking
was-
with this nigga.
Rapper was different.
He's intense.
Rapper was beating that nigga.
I feel like he wait, what was his quirk again? Shoulder throw or something? Shoulder
Punch? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just punched.
He was lighting niggas up.
Yeah.
It was the nigga with the shield, and then the nigga with
The shield guy was
It
terrible.
was the shield and the
He was
sword.
dumb to me.
Yeah, I thought his power was pretty
His
sick.
power was
Force
dope, but he was
fields,
just dumb. He
force
wasn't
fields,
necessary.
But he was whack.
Yeah, he just
Like,
wasn't necessary.
He really just got in the way more than anything.
And he
like,
wasn't creative at all.
Yeah. That nigga Rapper was beating the fuck out. And then, that shit was lit.
I'd like to see more of Rapper.
See, I believe that they may give us more of him because they put him in the My Hero video game.
Really?
Yeah, when he's so insignificant, but he's a character in the game. So I feel like maybe we'll get to see more of him. I don't know.
The fight between him and Red Riot was so cool.
Yeah.
That shit was so cool.
That was a good fight.
I don't know which. I like that one more than the one in the alley, but the one in the alley is like right.
the one in the alley.
The one where he almost gets shot with the quirk
Oh,
bullet.
that one, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I mean, I did like it, but that wasn't.
When
There
dude
wasn't
is
much
going
character
fucking
development.
crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't character development.
No, I just liked it.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought
it was
a
dope.
sick-ass
I
fight.
like this one because it had a lot of Kirishima character development. To it.
Yeah, you get to learn more about him.
Yeah,
To see the resolve. Seeing someone's resolve is always sick.
exactly. Kirishima was bout it. He really bout this life, nigga.
Yeah.
He really in this bitch.
also didn't know Overhaul could bring people back to life.
Overhaul is different.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Overhaul is a different nigga.
That quirk is OD.
His quirk is lit.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's
He killed Rapper 4 times and brought him back. That's crazy.
he can decompose and recompose. He has alchemy.
Yeah. Yep.
He got alchemy.
He literally has alchemy.
From what show?
Full
Full
Metal.
Metal
Oh, you didn't
Alchemist.
watch Full Metal?
I saw like an episode.
Yeah,
He
it's
can
that.
create whatever he wants.
Yeah, he can
Out
break
of-
shit down and make shit out of it.
Wow.
So
That's what
can
he was doing. He
destroy
was
you
taking pieces of
and put you
area
back.
and making them into the bullet.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he.
What, you thought he put her in a factory for something? He
I
was
mean, the
using
way
his
they
quirk.
had the test tubes and all that, that's what it looked like.
He was using
I
his
don't
quirk.
understand why he wouldn't just use her blood for that.
He was using parts of that too.
I thought he was just using her skin.
He was using parts of everything. He was taking it apart, putting it back. That nigga's evil. That is an evil.
That
nigga.
nigga's evil.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
as a dope quirk, you know, that
He
nigga was
actually
his goal wasn't to do anything good. Like he wasn't trying to
his
save
goal
her. He
was
wasn't
just
trying
to make
do
a
nothing
fuck
good.
ton of money, and he was willing to do it at any cost.
Yeah.
He
had
fucked
no
up his
positive
boss.
I'll explain it later.
He fucked up his boss for the sole reason of stealing his granddaughter and taking her into turning her into bullets.
Yeah. What do you have to say?
Like there's no way
What are you
he's
talking
not.
You just
a
say
villain.
you'll explain it later.
Oh no, I was gonna say like how it's a matter of perspective. Like to him, he's good, but to
I don't
them,
think he
he's
was
evil.
good to him though.
Yeah, I don't
Was
think
he?
he was good to him either.
I haven't.
He
Seen that
realized
far.
what he was doing was bad.
Yeah, I don't think
I haven't seen.
He
that
put the
far.
Yakuza boss in the fucking hospital bed. He knew that was bad. He didn't. It's not like he was doing that for the greater good of everyone. He was doing it for the good of his pockets.
That could be the good for. Of everyone.
No,
Yeah.
no. There's no.
I
way
don't
you're
know.
convincing
I just
that.
don't. I
Me
don't.
having
They had
5
money
billion
anyway.
versus you having 5 billion. If I feel like I'm gonna use your 5 billion better, I'm gonna take it and make it 10.
Nigga.
Oh, stop. So wait. Don't say anything. You understand that that's the exact same thing that Isabella did, though, right?
What are you talking about?
You think you're gonna leave and get happiness. I think I can give you happiness here, so I'm going to take your $5 billion and give you happiness in the farm. Now you don't need to say nothing to it. You don't need to say nothing.
You sure?
I'm gonna just let you know
You don't want me
that
to
you
say
just
anything?
explained this same shit.
But you don't want me to say anything?
Go ahead. What do you have to say?
She's evil from... So, I think...
We're not gonna get in depth into this. Hurry up.
I think the issue was, like, evil is a matter of perspective, and
No,
it's
evil is a
subjective.
matter of the villain's perspective, whether they're evil or not.
Yeah, Overhaul
matter of
knew
the
he
villain.
was evil. Overhaul
Well,
knew
if
he was
you
not
think
good.
you're doing bad shit and know you're doing bad shit and do it anyway, you're evil.
When you're
If
trying
you
to
think
team
you're
up
doing
with
the right, is Pain evil?
Is Pain evil?
Yeah, Pain's not evil. Pain's not evil.
Pain
but
was the
you just-
hero.
So, wait, give me some examples of evil people in anime.
Kisame?
Kisame is evil.
That
was
nigga
it?
was evil.
What was his goal again? Just
Nothing.
Just to kill
Death.
shit. He just wanted to-
Hidon, evil.
No,
Kakuzu,
Hidon was
evil.
pleasing Lord Joshing.
But under his own damn, like, he killed people before that.
Yeah.
I
He
think
was just-
needs to do that, though.
Okay, but whatever. Kakuzu, evil. Sasori.
Kakuzu, what was he in it for? Money?
Bread. He just wanted the bread.
That's
He wasn't
not-
trying to do
that's
nothing
evil.
good.
That's not evil.
There's a million ways more to make money. That's evil.
But that's what he's good at, though. Like, he
Killing
capitalizes
niggas?
on his
But
strength.
he wasn't trying to do anything good. Pain was trying to save niggas. He was trying
Pain
to
was
save the
getting
Hidden
bread
Rain.
and took over the Hidden Rain.
Pain
if
was
we-
getting what? Bread?
Bread.
How was he getting bread?
He wasn't
He
trying
was
to
the
get bread.
government.
He lied to them and told them that
Well,
his
no.
plan was to get
He
bread.
was the leader of the government. That nigga had bread now.
He was
But
the
that
leader
didn't have
of the
nothing to do
government?
with anything.
Nigga, he ran the whole village. He was the Hokage, essentially.
How'd I miss that?
You didn't see him up on top of the tower just cool?
I thought that was just like his hideout.
He was literally the ruler of the Rain Village, the village hidden in the rain. So if Naruto is the like leader
Yeah.
of
But that nigga Pain wasn't evil.
the
Okay.
Yeah.
Pain wasn't evil because he had a goal that he thought was better.
Yeah. Like Thanos isn't evil.
Yeah, Thanos is not evil by any means. He just thought this is the best thing for
He's
the
evil
universe.
in the comics. He's not
Oh
evil
yeah,
in the
in the comics he was just trying to please Death. Well, his goal was to marry Death, and the way of him showing his love for Death was to
He
murder
wasn't
half.
trying to do nothing positive at all.
He was trying to show his love for his girl.
That's not doing anything.
How is that not positive?
I'm not arguing. Well, I'm not about to do
Wow.
that.
It's just a whole bunch of
No.
subjective opinions.
Yeah,
Back to my hero. Hurry up and catch up
yeah. Overhaul is evil though.
so we can actually have a full, real conversation when episode 1 actually comes out. So
And it comes out
next week.
on what day?
So just come to the next podcast caught up.
I'll try.
Yeah, you're not that far behind.
Yeah.
and it will be good.
If you watch one episode a day, you will probably be catch.
I
Nah.
think it'll take more than
I think
that.
it's like 2 episodes
Yeah,
a
probably
day or something
maybe
like that.
2, 3.
Yo, Wonder Egg got ridiculous.
Wonder what?
Wonder Egg, the most recent episode was nuts, nigga.
You gotta start putting me on. Like you just start watching anime.
I put you on last week. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What are you
I'll
talking
take it
about? Yeah, like
hey, that's my bad.
yeah,
I took it back.
that shit was crazy, bro. Watching a romance anime, it's alright. It's alright. It's okay.
I got a couple romance.
It's not
animes.
like crazy emotional. It's a little subtle, which I think is kind of boring. I kind of want to get something that'll make me feel something. It's just okay. It's called Hiroyama or something like that. It's alright. Somebody from TikTok recommended it to me, but it's decent. It's alright. Fucking with it. I'll probably finish the season out.
Cool.
Yeah, and then Skating.
I need to watch that. You keep on talking
Bro,
about it.
Skating
That's
Infinity.
and the name just sounds cool.
Bro, the episode
sounds
that was
pretty
this
cool,
week was decent. That shit was decent as hell.
Anything cool happen?
I can't tell you because y'all niggas ain't seen it,
What
but
if we don't want to watch it?
you go and watch it. It's good. If you like good shows, you'll watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll watch it. That shit is fire. You want to tell us about the newest episode of Keijo?
What?
You want to tell
Oh,
us about the newest
that.
episode?
I actually don't know. Actually.
Oh, what?
I don't know what happened.
You forgot to catch up this week?
I
On the newest
never
episode?
had plans.
No.
Never had plans to catch up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sorry.
Good to know. I think that's everything we got. Anybody got anything else they want to talk about?
Villains. No. End it off, please.
you ain't got nothing?
What? I mean, we could talk about villains.
Who's your favorite villain? Isabella?
Pain.
Naruto?
Pain is my favorite villain.
Pain isn't a villain.
So if you look up top 10 anime villains, Pain wouldn't be on the list.
Okay, does that make it true?
But would he be on the list? Yes or no?
He'd be on the list.
Probably.
Okay.
If I look up top 10 anime villains, Sasuke might be on the list too.
Really?
If I look up
Itachi
Naruto
maybe.
villains, yeah. Itachi, yeah.
Like
Itachi would
there
definitely
go-
be on that list.
It's because
There you go.
Itachi's a villain.
Itachi's not a villain, man. I'm sorry. Look, Pain not even on that bit. Yeah, no. Sho Tucker, that nigga is
Sho Tucker?
Yes.
Who is that?
The most villainous anime
Madara
villain
Uchiha
ever.
Pain. Pain number 2.
I
Madara is a villain for sure.
looks like they're villains to me.
Dio for sure villain. For sure. Hisoka.
Light Yagami.
Yup. Frieza's pretty evil. King Bradley for
Yeah,
sure.
there's a lot of niggas.
Cell. Yup.
Yeah.
Cell had no goal.
One thing.
No goal.
Yeah,
I just want to be.
Cell
I
is
just
weird.
hate you niggas. Like that. No goal. Itachi
like
number 13.
Orochimaru.
Itachi's evil.
Yeah.
You telling me Itachi's a villain?
Yes.
No. Stop
Zabuza
arguing.
Momochi.
I'm already over.
That nigga was evil.
How is he up to 16?
Because that nigga was nuts. What are you talking about?
He was nuts, but he wasn't that
Didn't he
bad.
just
That
want to
nigga was
protect?
He got
evil.
smoked.
No, Naruto helped him at the end.
Vegeta?
That nigga was evil.
Come on, bro. Vegeta was a villain.
Vegeta was evil.
No, technically he was just doing the thing he was told to do, and he thought it was the correct thing to do. He was going somewhere. He was like, Saiyans band together, nigga. You need to be with us.
But he was ruthlessly like
So
killing.
that was his culture. That's all he knew. Yeah, that's not bad if that's all. If you're taught that that's good. If I can come to your planet and kill everyone, that's a good thing.
So it's a matter of perspective, is what you're saying?
Yeah,
It's a matter of their perspective.
It's
not
a matter of
your
theirs.
perspective.
not yours. Yeah.
My perspective doesn't matter. Was Asta on that goddamn list? Was that Asta you scrolled past? The fuck is this?
What happened to the show?
He's not. I can tell you he's not evil. I can tell you that.
Niggas like, nah, put him on the list.
Like, maybe that wasn't Asta. Nigga was
Obito
It's probably an
Uchiha,
ad. I think it was an ad.
Kisame.
that nigga Pegasus was.
Hidan,
No, keep scrolling. It was lower. Maybe it wasn't Asta. I thought I saw
Broly, yeah. Team Rocket, number 50.
Broly.
Asta. Was Team Rocket evil?
Yeah. They were stealing
They
Pokemon.
were just goofy.
No,
Yeah,
they were
they were
stealing
evil.
Pokemon, though.
They were evil.
What
They
they
were
do that was
stealing-
evil though?
They were stealing people's
Stealing-
Pokemon.
Yeah, and
Oh,
selling
yeah.
them.
Is that what they were? I never really analyzed their goal. Now that I think about it, they were just kind of Team Rocket.
They're stealing Pokemon and selling them.
Well, now
How
that
is
I know,
Nappa up there? Mewtwo, nigga? They got Mewtwo.
Gar was on that list too.
Mewtwo was evil.
No.
Mewtwo was not evil.
Yeah, you
How-
remember?
What did he do that was evil?
Oh, scroll up.
Satan.
Scroll up.
That's not even. She's
Oh,
not
I
even
thought-
on the list. She's just a picture.
Yeah, but why is she right there, though?
I don't know.
As Death
why
was
she
evil
right
as fuck.
there, 'cause she's
Um,
a villain. I don't have anything else to add.
I bet we're gonna go ahead and play it
Oh
out
my
to.
God.
We're gonna go ahead and play it out to Gumbo by Percy Notes. Not Percy Notes. I tweaked. That's not. Hold on, y'all niggas talk for a second. I got so much shit in
Damn.
my head right now, man.
Blew it.
Oh boy.
Okay, Gumbo by Harmonicsapien. I knew it was Harmonic. I don't know why I said Percy.
Shout out Percy.
Shout out Percy. He's a cool ass nigga. Yeah, no, that nigga's cool as fuck. But shout out to Harmonic. This is Gumbo by Harmonicsapien. Thank y'all for listening.
You're rocking with the best. You're rocking with the DJ that keeps the hits coming.
Harmonic.
Breaking off another hot explosive mix.
Don't play with us. Yeah, you know what it is. Same. Harmonic. Black bravado, Gumbo type shit.
What?
Contacts in the building with the Sapien again. Bass kick, lines hit, it'll probably break your ribs. And the time that I took off, they forgot they was my kids. Daddy back down, show my little man's a better life now. $80 plates with the weed that make them pass out. Moet monster, split profits down the middle. Niggas double talking, every other word a riddle. You a scammer, I'm a hustler. I don't understand you, can't stand you. Granny still tell me pull my pants up. Me, I'm from the era of the Rough Rider anthem. Dog, you better say that money, you can't chance it. God don't like ugly, my account's looking handsome. Hundreds, 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 hundreds. Ain't got something.
That once a man admits that he was wrong, that he's immediately forgiven for all wrongdoings. Have you ever heard that?
Get the fuck out my face with that shit. The motherfucker said that shit never had to pick up itty bitty pieces of the skull on account of your dumb ass.
I got a threshold, Jules. I got a threshold for the abuse that I will take. Right now I'm a fucking race car, right? You got me in a red. And I'm just saying that it's fucking dangerous to have a race car in a fucking red. That's all. I can blow.
Oh, you ready to blow?
Yeah.
Y'all niggas faking the funk, y'all know y'all out of there, come with it.